Hello, everyone. It is time after taking a week off for the weekly Alaboom. Hope everybody's been well and happy and what have you. I, for those of you watching this live and you're filtering in bit by bit at this time, uh, we didn't have the Alaboom last week because uh, I was obviously not around. I was in Columbus, Ohio at Origins Game Fair, uh, and couldn't really do something because I had just gotten done. But I think like when the Alaboom normally began, I was actually just like getting on the phone talking to uh, my family before I hit the hay and decided to go to sleep or whatever. So cool, good to be back. Good to be here doing the stuff, doing the thing. Um, anyway, what's been, well, I mean, obviously, I want to talk about Origins. I want to talk about some grievances that I have. I, uh, I want to talk about what I did at Origins. I want to just kind of talk about the fact that there's going to be next summer. Uh, there's going to be a PAX Unplugged 2 or whatever, and it's going to be in Houston. Uh, and it's going to be at the end of June. So uh, there's that, you know. Hey, yes, Mr. Sutherland. Thank you again. You and your lovely wife were kind enough to bring me a 12 pack of Dr. Blackberry, Dr. Pepper Blackberry Zero, and it was excellent. Um, and tastes good warm. I mean, better cold, but warm. I went, got my wife a coffee for because she goes to work early in the morning. And I went and got her a coffee. I hate cookie, and I got an energy drink for myself, pineapple strawberry flavor, zero sugar. Um, but anyway, so yeah, I have some grievances that I want to share about travel and in general, and I want to talk about everything that happened at Origins, and I want to talk about my what I think is going on with Origins in general. And I would love. I'm waiting for like Aldi to get here or something so we can talk. But if anybody who's watching right now, if you have any questions, if you have any, I want to know. Yes, it is 9 o'clock in Minnesota. It is still the sun is still out because we are in that way up north energy portion where the sun comes down. These giant boxes behind me, I'm going through all of these because when I did the nerdy rummage sale and got rid of a bunch of stuff, and that went pretty well. I mean, it could have gone better. I left with stuff, which that was not my goal, right? Um, hold on a second. I have to bark at my kid. The video is 15 minutes long. That means you'd be done watching it at 9:18.
Yeah, and I watched the intro and the section on Ick, and I watched the end.
You had to watch all of it.
Okay, well, I'll watch all of it while I do laundry.
Okay. And where are you grabbing chemicals right now?
I'm not grabbing chemicals.
Are you don't touch your tank.
How am
Finish
I gonna touch my tank at all?
when now I'm not you need to finish. Sorry, I'm arguing with my son. Um you finish the video.
I'm going to. I told you I'm doing the laundry while watching it.
Got my eye on you. Anyway, uh, I am proud of my son Ross for being excited about his aquariums, but he hasn't learned just to leave your hands off of the aquariums. He needs to understand that the more you mess with the delicate balance of like everything that's going on in your aquarium, the more you just are going to screw it up. And so, and it's fine. I mean, it's a very common thing when you get an aquarium, you want to just fill it. Um, you just want to load it with fish and plants and all this stuff. And the thing is that that process should be very, very slow when you add those things. It should take a long time. Actually, when you start an aquarium for the first time ever, you should just load it up with plants, just tons and tons of plants. That should be the first thing you do. And then maybe after a week or two, you add like two fish. And then you slowly but surely like just culture the tank. And then, I have a giant 120-gallon tank, and I'll show it to you really quickly here because but can't really see it real well. But I mean, it's just covered in plants, and there's like five fish in there. So, um, I never have to do anything with it. I refill the water, and that's it. Um, Other than that, I don't do water changes. It has a sponge filter and a canister filter going, but I haven't cleaned the canister filter in over 2 years. Because it's just fine. It's just fine. I'm not messing with it. But anyway, uh, all right. Best movie, show, book you experienced recently. Bad Decisions. We've been watching that on Netflix. It's kind of like a spiritual successor, but uh, as far as uncomfortable humor goes, to Schitt's Creek. Um, and it stars Eugene Levy's son, Daniel Levy, Dave Levy. I can't remember exactly, but it stars him and a bunch of other people, and it's just very uncomfortable humor. That's been very entertaining for Ross and Rebecca and I. I I just finished reading When the People Lights Go Off, which was a collection of short stories by Stephen Graham Jones. That's an older book though, so um, I but that was good. That was good. I finished rereading. I did a video about this recently, but I finished rereading this book from the 1980s, Dark Forces. All the little short stories in here, good stuff in there. Um, I haven't seen a new movie in a while. Caleb and I have been talking about going to go to He-Man, but we haven't done it yet. Merlinster Gandaldor! Hello, my friends. If you haven't checked out Merlinster Gandaldor's channel, you absolutely have to. It is amazing. Um, uh, some of the best. I don't really usually enjoy recaps when it comes to D&D sessions. I tend to think that they I wouldn't say lie, but I tend to think that they try to dramatize things up a little bit. But the way that Merlinster Gandaldor does his stuff is, um, he sets up using the Order of the Stick minis, not minis, but little figures, kind of standees. There you go. And just recaps everything that happens. And of course, it's all done. A lot of the work is done with puppets, which is just ingenious. So, and they're always entertaining. And I also, because of what happens with the stuff that he shows up, it feels like it's real. It doesn't feel like it's dramatized up. Uh, I think the way that he plays out his games and runs his games. He is a big let the dice fall where they may. Um, but I feel like it's a little bit the way he does it is a little bit too random for what I would enjoy. I mean, I do like having um a little bit of a direction, if you will. Um, but oh, and Scott's in the waiting room, and I forgot to disable my waiting room. I'm a bad person, so I got to turn that off. Well, there you go. Hey, Scott.
Hey,
Welcome
you have to
aboard
approve me to come
to
in
the
to
Alaboom.
did you have to
Um,
approve me to come in? Actually, by the way, I'm on a different mic and stuff. If you have problems, we'll figure it out.
no, man, it looks good to me.
Does it sound
Right,
good?
it sounds fine.
Okay.
Um, Merlin still handle one puppet, one floating skull, and one floating skull and one stuffy. Uh, yeah. Merlinster, since you're here, and I want to ask, do you go to any of the bigger conventions? Is there any chance I will ever meet you in person this year? I mean, I'm only going to BGG Con and and Gen Con, and I know you go to ClearCon, and I've been thinking maybe I should go to that. But convincing my wife that I need to leave and go up into Canada for 3 days to play D&D with a puppet might be kind of tough.
You deal with
Might
the
be.
what?
Berlister Gandeldor has a channel on the YouTube where uh, he talks about his D&D sessions, but they're presented by the puppet Merlinster Gandeldor, the wizard, who describes the action and uses standees and stuff. And it's really fantastic. I love it. Um, uh, and yes, the dungeon minister as well, who is also I like his stuff as well. So, but I know that Merlinster Gandeldor went to Clericon. Um, so I'll say this about GaryCon: I will be there most likely next year. I did go there with Next Level Miniatures to hawk our miniatures to people, and that was fun. Um, and but PAX Unplugged, I mean, there's as I was gonna say, there's PAX Unplugged 2 next year. There's PAX
Is it called
Unplugged.
PAX Unplugged 2 or what is it
It's
called?
called. It's. I heard it was PAX Unplugged 2. So
That's weird. Not
uh,
summer.
no, it's like PAX Unplugged 2.
Is it announced anywhere?
I talked to a guy from PAX Unplugged, and I talked to him about it. I'm going to meet with him at Gen Con to talk about booth pricing uh, and find out as far as I think. I mean, I'm burying the lead here a little bit, but I think we are going to not go to Origins next year and go to PAX U2 instead.
PAX U2.
Um,
Cool.
but yeah. Um, do you want to hear my trap? Well, first of all, it's good to see you, Scott.
Good to see you.
You and I texted back and forth a little bit. Not much, but just stayed in touch and
Yeah.
um uh I have uh I got um I got grievances when it comes to Origins, and I have my Origins recap as well. My traveling to Origins was fantastic, let me tell you. Um, I
It's like
mean,
sarcasm.
so okay. So my son has his Olympic weightlifting practice in the 5:30 in the morning, and then he comes home after doing that for 2 hours, and then he usually has breakfast, and then he goes to football practice for 2 hours starting at 9:30. That's like that's Monday through Thursday. You know, there's some changes on some days, but in general, that's what he does. So I was like, well, I will I will get up early because my plane left at it was like 7:15 was my flight out to Ohio on
Okay.
Tuesday last week. So ever since Ross and I our planes sat on the runway for like 2.5 hours, and we ended up getting into Gen Con on Wednesday night at like 9:30. Shane basically said, No long, that's not happening. You're flying in on Tuesdays now. Just because I need you there on
Yeah,
Wednesday to
understood.
set up. Yeah. So anyway, so Tuesday, I was leaving at 7:15. I get up, I take my son, I pick up my son's friend who's on the weightlifting team as well. Take him to weightlifting. I say, hey, have a good time. Talk to you later. I'll see you in a week. Basically. And I uh went home. My wife was gonna go into work at US Bank, and she said, "Oh, well, I'll drop you off at the airport, and then I'll head to work." And I was like, "Okay, fine." So she pulls up. We get to the airport like at 6, a little after 6. I walk in. It's ghost town, but I mean, I expected that to be because it's like a little puddle jumper that I was taking uh from Fargo to Minneapolis, then Minneapolis to Columbus. And so I walk over to the Delta thing, and this guy walks over and he's like, are you checking in? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, well, what's your final destination? And I said, well, it's Columbus. And he's like, I need a photo ID. And I just handed him my stuff. And he's like, cool. And he's like, well, obviously you're aware that your flight's been canceled, right? And I was like,
Okay.
why would I
How are
be
you
here?
obviously aware?
Yeah. And I was like, what do you mean I'm obviously aware? Oh, because you should have gotten a text message or or
Like I love that how they think it's like foolproof.
yeah. And I
Right.
said, no, I didn't get any message whatsoever. I wouldn't be here at 6 a.m. for a flight that doesn't exist at 7:15. And I said it kind of like that because I was kind of annoyed that he was like, well, and he's like, well, we've already hooked you up on another flight, but it doesn't leave until 10:30. And I said, cool. I don't have a text message or an email or anything. And I've already checked in, right? He's taken my luggage, he's done the whole thing. And I said, well, cool. I didn't know anything. I said, can I leave? And he's like, what do you mean? Well, I mean, I don't want to sit here for 5 hours and then eventually I can I leave and come back? I'm checked in, but I mean, and he's like, yeah, you can go. And I was like, cool. And the guy was just being kind of a snot, and I just said, and then because I had said, well, I didn't get a text message. He's like, and and then and then I said, can I? And then he looked really annoyed with me. I was like, hey, can I ask you and I tried to be funny, just try to alleviate the situation because he was getting kind of tense. And I said, hey, let me ask you one last question, and then I'll get out of your hair. Just kind of like one of those things. And he's like, yeah, go ahead. The guy said, I was like, all right, so you're just a dink. I said, is my luggage traveling with me? It isn't going to leave to Minneapolis on another flight early. It's going to travel with me, right? He's like, yes, it'll travel with you. I said, perfect. And I said, perfect. Thank you. I had already texted my wife to say, hey, my flight's late. Can you come back and pick me up? And then I can go to the airport later. And she was turning around to come back and get me. And as I'm walking away, he said, 140 other people on the plane have the same problem as you. I was just like,
You must have given off an air of annoyance.
well, I was
I
annoyed.
can't put my finger on it though.
I was
I
annoyed
mean,
with
I'm
this
sure you
guy.
were innocent as hell, but
I
you
was
probably
annoyed
did.
because he was insisting, he was just like, well, I'm sure you're already aware of. I was like, no, I'm not aware. I was like, whatever,
What airline is
buddy.
this?
Delta.
Hmm. Okay.
So then I so then we so then I So I come back and I get on my plane. It's fine. I'm flying into Columbus, and my layover in Minneapolis is like 3 hours. It's like forever. And so we're sitting there. We're not leaving. We're not leaving to go to Minneapolis. We're not leaving. We're not leaving. We're not leaving. And it's just taking forever. And it was the weirdest thing too, because it was a bigger flight, and people were like getting up and leaving the plane. Like passengers were getting up
What?
and like leaving the plane and then like coming back, and like somebody was walking up and down the aisles, like looking at people. At one point, they started taking luggage, like just to passengers, just start opening things and like looking at luggage and all this stuff. And so I think what happened was maybe somebody took a like maybe somebody grabbed the wrong bag, like they were in the waiting area and they're like, oh, time for me to go, and they grabbed somebody else's bag and walked away with it, kind of thing. Like maybe that's what they did. I thought that might have been a possibility, but it was super weird. And like, and we didn't take off, and there was a guy across the aisle from me, and he was just sitting over there, and he was just like getting more and more mad that we weren't leaving, and I was just kind of like, I don't even know what's going on over here, and he's just harumphing the entire time as people are like, and they're like, okay, we're sorry, we will be leaving as soon as we possibly can. And then it was really weird because people were like, after like the boarding should be over, people were still piling in to like, get in. It was super weird. So eventually we take off and we flying. The flight to Minneapolis is like not even an hour. It's just you get up and you land, and you're good to go. And what? Somebody's in a cafe or something.
And it was like
Are
in
you
the
still in
bar.
Australia there, William?
Yeah, I'm in the oldest pub in Australia. Check it out.
Oh, it looks pretty new. It's got some
I
it's
know,
got
like
some
it's got
good
screens
got
and
some good
stuff.
TV screens and
Are you watching the World
Well,
Cup?
no, I'm watching you.
I mean, were you watching the
You
World
know,
Cup?
nah, just
No, just
enjoying
the
the
Guinness.
oldest pub, and
Can you get Guinness in
no,
Australia?
no. This is a Nelson's Blood.
Oh, Nelson's Blood.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have a victory bitter after this. But I heard there was grievances, and so I came to
I'm
hear
in the
them.
process of
Middle of
my
it.
hearing.
He's in the process of
So
it.
we land in
It sounds pretty
Minneapolis. I get
typical,
up,
though.
and I leave. And the harumph guy is like right behind me, like harumphing the entire way. And like all of a sudden, like we get out and I notice, and of course, because I've got 2 hours, to make my connection, my next flight leaves from a spot that's like literally like 30 feet away from where they dropped me off. So I was just kind of like, well, that's just, perfect. Just like, it's never, when I got a half an hour to make my connection, it's never right next door. It's like all the
Right.
other
It's
way.
always all the way on the other side of the airport.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I got all the time in the world, and here it is. It's like I could throw a
And we
rock.
all know Lance is good for running through an airport.
Oh yeah, totally. But anyway, and then this harumpher gets off, and he's like walking by me, and he like looks at me. He goes, and he's like, "Well, where the fuck do I go now?" I was just looking at him. I was like, Excuse me?" He's like,
Have you ever
"Do you
been to an
know
airport
where I'm
before?
supposed to?" I have to give you a quiz before I can give you that. See if you paid
Are you
attention.
serious?
Yes. So anyway, so then I got on the next plane. Now, this is the other thing too. So like, you ever noticed how like when like they say for those people that need special assistance or need extra time to get on the plane, you can get on now, right? You always have that like thing. And like a lot of times you'll see people like they're in a wheelchair or something. And okay, fine. They got somebody with a bunch of little kids, whatever. But then every once in a while you see somebody you're like, you seem to be pretty able-bodied. You don't want to say that there's something wrong, but you also
Yeah,
feel
because you
like,
you don't you don't want to be that guy that like
yeah,
is the guy that's totally wrong. You know.
yeah, that's totally wrong. But you just kind of raise an eyebrow and you just say, okay, maybe you're playing the game, but who cares? Whatever. So Oh, and then I forgot about the other part too. Was like when the guy in Fargo, when the guy handed me my boarding pass, he's like, "Well, you don't have a seat yet for the second flight. They'll have to assign it to you." And I said to him, "Will I have a seat on that second flight?" And the guy said, "Sure." I was like, "Wait, no, if you say sure, if you're like, oh, it's like when you ask somebody, it's like, oh, it's like, can you pay me back that $10 tomorrow? Sure, that's one thing. But if they said, if I said, can you pay me back that $10 tomorrow? Sure, I can. It'll happen or whatever. It's like it's one of those things where it's just like, but just sure. The guy said, so I get there, and then when they actually said, they said, for those of you who are waiting for seat assignments, you should have received an email or a text message already, and I hadn't. And then they were like, um, but I do need to speak to you. And I was like sitting there, it's like, please say Lance Mixter, please say Lance Mixter, and I was just like, it was like, Bob Somerville and Jennifer Strickland. I'm like, that sucks. That's not good. That's not good at all. And then so I got up and I walked over and I was like, I didn't get a text or anything about this. And they're like, oh no, I got you in the exit row. Is that okay? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. I don't care. So anyway, get I on the plane. I see this woman, and I'm guessing her teenage son, maybe early 20-year-old son. They're getting on for those people who need extra help or whatever. So once I know where my seat is, I'm never in a big rush to get it. I have my carry-on is a backpack. It's, I always know I have space for it. I'm not worried about getting an overhead rack or anything like that. I'll just carry it, jam it in the seat in front of me, and whatever. So I get on the plane, like maybe a little later than I should, because I didn't want to like be stuck in that clog or whatever. And I get on the plane and I'm walking back and I've got my thing, and I know it's window and I know it's exit row, and I'm looking and I see my spot. And at first I see my spot, and it's that exit row that doesn't have the chair in front of it. So I was like, oh my gosh, unending leg room. This is the best. But then I notice it's that woman and the kid that are seated in the other two spots. And they're both got headphones on, staring at their phones, just paying no attention to anything going on around them.
I thought that wasn't allowed for the
Which is
early thing. You can be in the exit row.
I don't know, which is fine, right? So I walk over and I'm doing the universal thing where I'm just, you out of the corner of your eye, you see the person walks to the spot and they just kind of stand there and they're waiting, and like nobody's noticing me, and I got people behind me like, what's going on? Why are you waiting? And then I'm just sitting there waiting, and they finally look up, and I do the universal thing of pointing to the empty seat,
Yeah,
like
I'm going there.
you got headphones in, so obviously, so that's me right there. And I got both two grumpy frogs like, and then they proceed to unbuckle. Which, who buckles when you have an empty spot? Like, somebody's coming, since they've said
No, they were hoping
repeatedly.
nobody would come.
Well, they're saying
Lance,
repeatedly.
people feel unsafe around you. Right? You gotta strap in when Lance is around.
They said repeatedly, this is a full flight. Please, if we're taking anybody who's willing to have your bags checked underneath, the whole 9 yards. They've been saying over and over. They all harumph and harumph and harumph, and they get out of the way. But eventually I got my spot, and that was fine. No big deal. And then I flew into Columbus, and then, which was the flight was fine, but getting there was a giant pain. I also had a half-hour long argument with a person at the hotel that I was staying
Hour.
at. Yes, because they were like talking like this on the phone, and I couldn't understand what they were saying, to the point where and they just could not assist me in like trying to help me. I wanted to put Shane's name on the phone because it sounded like Shane was going to get into town before me, and so I needed his name on the room so he could check in. And they were just like, and it was one of those things. And I finally, I was like, I don't think you can help me. Can I just talk to somebody else? And they were like, no, there's nobody else. I was like, you're the only person working at the Hyatt in Columbus, Ohio. I'm the only one that can help you. Yeah. I'm the only one that can help you. I'm just, I, it was so, that conversation was so infuriating. The people around me were laughing. They're like, who is this guy talking to? And when eventually I finally got what I needed done after like almost a half an hour, I said, I would like to speak to your manager. And and then almost like they all of a sudden were able to talk perfectly without why? Well, I want to give feedback on this interaction. Well, do you want to complain about me? I was like, I want to speak to your manager so I can give feedback about this interaction. Well, you can give me the feedback. And I was like, it doesn't work like that. I was just like, I want this feedback to go to somebody so they'll talk to you about it. And he's like, well, I'll take your feedback right now. Just please let me just speak to a manager or give me your name. I'm not going to give you my name. This is crazy town that I'm in. And then they hung up on me. And then when I called back, the person asked, it was like, oh, I know exactly who you were speaking to. I was just like, well, great. And then when I got there, the manager at the hotel apologized to me personally. He came out and he was like, I wanted to apologize for your interaction. I listened to the recording and that was very bad. And I said, I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble, not trying to get anybody fired. Just it was a bad conversation. And then the flight back was fantastic. I ran into Kevin Burkhartsmeyer. He was in the exact same flights as I was. Um, we got into the Delta Lounge in Minneapolis when we had a layover. So we got a free drink and some soup. It was nice. It was quite the some soup, yeah.
Cool.
And they had an excellent cold cut tray, with um, cheese and meats, mixed nuts. I got a really good old fashioned. So yeah. Um, Origins sucked.
I was about to ask how it went. Well, not good, huh?
Origins was a giant pile of ass. Um, Leading into Origins, there were so many emails from Gamma that just looked like they were written by AI. I mean, it looked like somebody was like, ChatGPT, write me an email. Oh, Scott, what a dink. Um, no, like it was like they were like, write me an email on how I should tell people to hold a booth at you know, and they have all these emails that are like, did you know that 90% of super successful booths have a TV with video playing at all times or something like that? It was just like,
Is that for real? Did I agree with that?
what?
How do you measure that?
Who knows? But I don't know. That's
90% of all booths have a positive. I don't know. It's just
super successful
I mean,
booths.
maybe
I would agree
maybe
with
if you
that,
had the
given
TV,
but
you would
that's
have been successful.
I don't know about board gaming, but that's absolutely a truthism believed in my industry. So
Well, yeah, but I was like, car shows, sure. Software things,
exactly
sure. Board games, no.
right.
yeah. Who
Um,
looks at the screen on board games?
You do want a hook. Like for example, your hook, Lance, is that somebody as good looking as me is going to be in your booth.
that is going to be
Boom.
pretty sweet.
You know.
Did you get the later hosen that I sent you to wear?
Oh, I thought that was a schoolgirl outfit.
Well, 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
I think IB Games is the only one that might have TVs. Like they'd be the only one I can think of that might.
I know. Well, All Play has one too that just kind of runs their like weird little like videos that they do of their stuff. All Play was the one place where I got a board game. I did pick up their new Container because Container's a solid game and I like it, and their new version looked really nice. So that was like the one board game I picked up when I was.
So what you're saying is the guy with the video in their booth had a super successful booth that got the sale.
Well, I mean, maybe it was a game trade.
Wow.
It was a game
So,
trade, but I
there you
mean,
go.
that was the one I got.
Just saying.
I'm not going to speak for any other. I'm not going to mention any names, but I did not talk to a single board game publisher that felt that uh they were having a good show as far as sales are concerned. Um,
Really?
it
So
felt
what?
like
I've been
Give
hearing
me
that.
like a top three of what was wrong with Origins this year. Just give me their something.
not a lot of people. It didn't feel like the people running the show knew what they were doing. It was 6:15 on Thursday, and there were still customers 15 minutes after the hall closed. There were still customers wandering around buying stuff. And why do you ask if that is the case? Because they didn't announce the hall was closed at all. They expected us, the vendors, to say, "So we're closed. You need to go now. You need to go." You know, it's just like, and like no countdown whatsoever. And when people said you need to do a countdown on Friday, they didn't do it again. It was like it was 5:57, and they were like, "Oh, the hall closes in 3 minutes. Everybody, go. You need to go now." You know, just and they forgot
I
to
talked to some.
go ahead.
Sorry, I talked to somebody a couple years ago, and they've been going to Origins for, I don't know, 15 years. And they're like, the best thing about Origins is every year it feels like it's the first time they've ever run a convention.
Well, they had this whole thing where they're going to have security, like they're going to have metal detectors where you can get in, right? And then, like, people that were walking through with obvious metal and the thing just didn't go off. And then they were like, well, it's not a metal detector. It's supposed to detect if you have certain shapes or something. And okay, the metal detectors only came up to like maybe my shoulders. And I was just kind of like, well, that's probably not accurate. And you're watching cosplayers walk in with blaster rifles and swords, and you're like, well, apparently those shapes are fine. Yeah, it was just so it's obvious they didn't do anything. It was just make people go through, and every seventh and 11th and 14th person beep, and then we're going to take your bag and we're going to look through it to make it look like we're checking these things. On Thursday morning, when the VIP people go in, I didn't experience this because I just walked over and I told the guy, "Hey, I'm a vendor. Can I go in?" He's like, "Yeah, just go in." And I was like, "You want me to walk through the thing?" He's like, "Nah, that's fine. Go ahead." But people at other doors, if you were a vendor, they walked up and they're like, "I'm a vendor. I got to get in before you guys open at 9." It was like 8:30 in the morning, and they were like, "Well, you got to wait in line." I'm like, "But I'm an exhibitor. I have to go set up my booth so people can, you know, buy my stuff when they get in a half hour." "Well, I don't tell you. You got to get in line." And just because they didn't know anything about like telling the exhibitors where to get in. Um, they the way they set up where the booths were was garbage. It was just like they purposely made it so people couldn't walk up and down lines. They tried to make it so it was like zigzaggy and weird, so people couldn't find the stuff they were looking for. It was like, oh, this is aisle. These are the 700s, but you start walking to the 700s, and all of a sudden there's a booth in the way, and so you got to figure out how to walk all the way around and come back to find the 700s again.
It probably did prevent the go-kart racing that happens in at Gen Con though, huh?
Yeah, I mean, there's all that. I mean, here's the deal. Like when you go to Gen Con, there's some irregular like
Yep.
booths, but everybody always knows it's like if you want to go and check out every booth at Gen Con, you can start here and you can just start walking up,
Yep.
back and forth, and you can see stuff. Um, Last year they said they had over 20,000 people, and I was like, where are they? I didn't see them, and it felt like there was even less this year. Saturday, maybe it was Friday, I don't know, but Friday or Saturday was like one of the worst sales days I've ever had at a booth ever. It was just there was nobody there. Nobody. It was astoundingly vacant. I don't know how Origins stays together. I don't know how they keep it going. They told all of these big time vendors that like oh, you have no priority points anymore because we got rid of priority points. So all these big time vendors that had given them tens of $1,000s in the past for sponsorships and to get points and all these things, they were like, okay, well, screw it, then we're not going. And the like big vendors that did go, like an Arcane Wonders, or I mean, like the three biggest booths, in my opinion, were Arcane Wonders, All Play, and um I mean maybe Academy Games, but
Was Chip Theory not there? Because they're usually
Chip Theory was not there. They were not there. Asmodee had a little tiny thumbprint. Miniature Market had one of the bigger booths, and they were there. Uh like it was something like somebody, and this is not, I don't know this for sure, but it was like 40, 60 publishers to everybody else. Like publishers were in the minority as far as having booths. It was like tons of people selling plushies and dice and
We'll buy your
just
magic cards.
yeah, yeah, I'll buy your magic cards. A bunch of like weird accessory things. Somebody said there were over 50 dice merchants there. People
Yikes.
selling dice. That
Yeah, I
was
don't get who's like, you know what Gen Con needs, you know what Origin needs, another dice booth. Like, I don't
I
get
mean,
it.
I don't know. I mean, so our friends over at My Nerd Life who shared our booth at Gen Con last year, and they got a booth at Origins, and they actually got like a 20 by 10. Like I asked them, and I said, "How'd you do?" And they're like, "We did great. I'm not gonna." I mean, they told me their sales numbers, and it dwarfed the fuck out of us. And they were just like, "We did great, selling clothes, selling tapestries, selling cool, you know, like D&D thematic bags and stuff like that." I mean, that's what people were buying. No, I mean, a friend of mine said, I like to go there and I like to see who's carrying stuff. And he said, it was like 3 out of 10 people were carrying things they bought. Like one of the most popular booths that were there was somebody that just had managed to get a hold of a ton of old board games and were selling them super cheap that were in shrink.
Hmm.
Hold on a second. Ross, I sent the test to you. Check your email.
My email.
Yeah. I don't know. It's that's why we're like, you know, we looked at our sales numbers and they were pathetic.
Sent me
Um,
nothing.
and check your spam. And next year it'll be Houston. I mean, we applied for a booth at Origins, but on Friday morning when I went to go get into the booth there, so the one person that like it was sending all the emails and everything was this woman named Lindsay. And they and when I approached the door to get in, uh this woman was there and said, "Oh, exhibitor, you can just get in." And I didn't. I was like, "You want me to go through the thing?" "No, don't worry about it. Just go in. Just go in." And so I went in, and as I was walking by, I saw her name tag said Lindsay on it, and so I said, "Oh, you're Lindsay," and I watched the color drain out of her face, and I was just like, and I just said, "Thank you for your hard work," and just I really appreciate that. Just because I get the feeling run ragged, for whatever. Origins has been talking for years now of like saying of just getting rid of their staff, like just not having, and then just employing an agency to handle this stuff. And I would be surprised if they didn't do that.
There's nothing in the email.
So I do think that that's what's going to happen. I mean, I don't want Origins to die, but I don't want to. I don't want to spend a lot of time and money going to a place to, for
Lance, I can't remember
crummy
the last
sales.
time
And,
I can't remember the last time you came back from Origins. We're like, this was great.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's you're welcome, Ross. Um, I yeah, I don't know. Columbus is cool. I love Columbus. You know,
Said no one ever. Who didn't go to Ohio State?
um, Kaya Civ wants to know, any interest in playing Space Frontier again? Space Frontier. What game is Space Frontier?
Space Frontier.
I mean, is that like? I
Never
don't
heard
know.
of it. Hey,
Maybe it's
Jeff, quick,
Yes.
quick question for you, Jeff. Because
Fire
people
away.
keep asking me, when are you launching your campaign?
I'm gonna launch it when I get to 500 followers. That's my
Okay.
probably around July 1st. But I'm glad to hear people are asking you. It's better than people
Yeah, they
saying, "When are
won't-
you gonna
they-
cancel that piece of shit?"
Yeah, they won't leave me alone. Like, when'd you launch it? I'm like, I don't know. It's not my project. Bother him.
Yeah, but you made a better video than I did, so it's really more your project than mine.
Do your plug,
So-
Will. Do your plug, or Jeff. I mean, do your plug.
Oh yeah, my plug. So it's
That's
Lightspeed.
right.
But
It
I'll
was my
plug it for real
project
when I
now.
actually launch it. Battle Stations Lightspeed. Oh yeah, and well, I'll get a link and put it in the chat and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
how are your demos, by the way?
The demos were fantastic. There was one point at which I had about 30 people playing different variations of Battle Stations, Lightspeed, Lifeboat, Love Conquers All, Worlds Collide, which is a new thing I'm testing. And so it just every year the Saturday night of a convention, if you were to offer me $1 in cash for my whole game empire, I would say I'll take it. But this year I just felt like, you know what? I'm not likely to get rich doing this, but there are people making my games come to life, and so that's kind of my purpose in life, at least professionally. So I was really happy with it.
That's good. Did you was there anything like did anybody what's I'm looking for here?
A quick interrupt. My wife wants to wave and say hi, so I'm not alone here.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Oh man.
that poor woman.
Yeah. I was gonna say
Yeah,
I can't afford anybody that pretty to pretend to be my wife for a wave, so there you go.
well, you know, it's the dollar goes far in Australia.
What were you asking about, Lance?
Well, I mean, what did you ever get a vibe from the people that were playing? Like, what did the people think of Origins? I mean, did you ever anything like that?
Well, as I'm sure Aldi knows, every convention ever always has record sales. It's record attendance. It's the biggest and best ever, regardless of how true that is. That's just what they say. But this one really felt like half empty. That was my experience. Usually all of my Battle Stations games fill up, but this time we had, we had 12 players in a slot, and this time we had a couple of slots where there were only 8 or 9. So it definitely felt like fewer bodies than usual.
Fair enough. I mean, yeah.
Do you think
It's-
that's a economy thing? Like things are kind of tough right now.
Yeah, gas is more expensive, that's for sure. I don't know. I for some reason I run the same stuff at Origins and Gen Con. So if you're just there to see Guerrilla Games, you're seeing the same thing both places. But Gen Con just seems to be happening and snapping and exciting and crowded and people are there, and
Yeah.
Origins just seems
I guess
like
we could compare
Yeah.
I mean,
at some point.
I really think, it's the people who go to Origins, people have been going for a long time. I don't think a lot of new people go to Origins because they run it like crap. Like, I just don't think
Yeah.
people are going to pick. They're going to, like, people are excited for PAX now because PAX has become a big deal. But I don't know anybody who comes home from Origins except for the diehards who's like, oh, I've been doing this since I was 2, that are like, this is lots of fun and great.
Yeah. Yeah, Origins sure feels like it's not snappy. It's not run by a polished machine. It's sort of it's
And
got
they've
all,
never recovered since COVID.
Yeah. Well, Origins has all
The
the
guy that ran
charm
it
of
like
a
a decade
corporate run
ago.
event and all of the polish of a kind of a homebrew thing. It just feels like volunteers put it together. And when you say, "Hey, can I move a table over there?" They say, "Oh, I don't know about the fire department, and you can't get in early to set up, and that kind of thing." Just feels very corporate.
Um,
It's also
in,
Gen Con's got twice as many bodies, and that helps. I mean, if there's twice as many bodies, then my events that had 8 or 9 people would have had 3 or 4 people on the waiting list.
nice. In general, the food was good at
What was the best thing you had?
the Hound Dog pizza, but
Hound dog.
that's Hound Dog pizza. I mean, that's if we never go back, I'll be sad I don't get to go to Hound Dog pizza.
Is it that place that's
However,
across the street with the Vigo,
no, you got to drive to get there.
I gotta drive to Hound Dog.
But no, I mean last year at Origins, hopefully, hey Matthew, last
Hey,
year at
Matt.
Origins, I I had a situation where we went to Hound Dog Pizza and like everybody got their 12-inch pizza. This is an old grievance. What's that?
Australia for Will.
Australia. Merlot. Anyway,
Cheers. That's a weird one for an Australian wine, though. I'm not gonna lie.
It is.
but
You need a draft.
when the guy came back, the server came back, he was like, "Oh, hey," and he handed everybody their pizza and he gave me and everybody got their order and then he gave me mine and it wasn't what I ordered. And I was like looking at it and I was like, this doesn't look like there's a there's like it's one of their specialty pizzas. And I was like, yeah, this doesn't look like whatever it was called. You know, it's like it's like a spicier pizza. I forget what it's called. And he said, "Oh yeah, that was my bad. I put your order in wrong." And I was like, I was like, okay. I was like, so are you making me another pizza or he's like, well, do you want that one? And I said, well, no, this one doesn't look like anything like I want. It was some eggplant thing. And I was like, I don't, this is not what I want. And he's like, okay, well, and it had taken us like 25 minutes to get our food. It took forever. He's like, okay, well, I'll have the the kitchen put your order in. And I was like, well, will I have to wait 25 minutes for that too? And he's like, well, yeah, we're really backed up tonight. And I just said, I was like, how is this okay? It's just like I was like, wait a minute, time out. I said, how is that okay? I was like, I ordered my food. You said it was your mistake, and I gotta wait almost an hour to eat because of your mistake. He's like, yeah, the kitchen's really backed up.
Yeah, they
And
jumped the queue for a messed up order.
Well, no, and so then I kind of said the same thing, and then he started taking the other pizza away, and I was like, whoa, 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 and he's like, well, you said you didn't want it, and I was like, well, no, I don't want it, but maybe somebody else at the table would want it or something like that, and he's like, well, no, our policy is if we make a pizza by mistake, we give it to the kitchen, and for them to eat, and I said, well, I was like. I was like, literally, I was like, and Shane's like laughing. And I was like, am I losing my mind here? I was like, why wouldn't you? I said, well, can I get a discount on my pizza? Can I do anything like that? And they're like, well, and he's like, why would I give you a discount? I was like, because you screwed up.
Huh?
I was just like, and he was like, well, it's been a busy night, sir. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, so eventually everybody else finished eating their food. I'm sitting there still waiting for my pizza. The guy brings it. I said, you might as well bring it in a box because I'm just going to leave with it. And then I was just like, so, everybody was like, well, you should. I was like, don't tip him. Don't tip him. I was like, it's like, we won't tip him for your portion. I was like, fine. And I didn't, people were like seeing me get really upset and I was making them uncomfortable. So as I was leaving, I made sure I was the last one to leave. And then as I was leaving, I said, can I talk to the manager? And then I gave him an earful and which wouldn't have mattered for anything.
Wow,
But anyway,
two managers in one trip, Lance.
Well, no.
We're
This
gonna
is from
start calling
last.
you
This is
Karen, buddy.
last year, and it made me so mad because their pizza's so good. I was like, but I'm gonna end up going back to Hound Dogs, even though I had that horrible experience. And so then I went back to Hound Dogs, and I was sitting there, and we walk in, and I'm like, I know what pizza I want. It's gonna be amazing, and I'm looking forward to eating it. And I get there, and they're like, "Do you remember what that server's name was?" I was like, "No, but it was like a weird name," and I'm trying to remember what it was. And I was like, "Oh, hopefully he doesn't work here anymore," and I won't have to deal with it. And I walk in, and this guy comes over, and he's got the same kind of attitude and the same kind of like thing, and his voice like burrows into my brain. He's like, "Hey guys, my name's Romeo. I'm here to help you." I was like, "It's him! It's him!" Just like, darn time. So apparently, my complaint to the management did nothing to.
Romeo's
This is good because this means Gen Con's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
That's all it can mean.
It's like, does anybody else work here?
I don't know. Gen Con, I'm looking forward to Gen Con. I think it'll be nice. We may very well have a certain game. We'll be air shipping in some stuff, to show off. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about having
Speaks-
something cool to show off.
Speaking of the air shipping, so I've talked about my brother's game many times, Lunar Rush, and their expansion funded. And so this is agreements on behalf of Dead Alive Games. And I asked them, I was like, are you going to have games for Gen Con? Like, yes. Because we might have to airship some, but the productions were supposed to be done on June 15th. Production done. I'm like, okay. And I asked him the other day, I was like, how's it going? He says, well, on June 13th, they got an email and said, okay, we're going to start production in a week. And then one of the owners, he called, and he speaks Mandarin, and like got to the right person and chewed them out until they actually started their run the next day. So they think they're going to have some of these expansions available, but just like, what? It was supposed to be done. What do you mean you're starting in 2 weeks? Which I'm sure, Lance, you're familiar with that vibe,
Yes.
but I just don't understand. Like I was telling my wife about it. She was like, how are there not like damages for these things? I was like, I don't think that's how these contracts work. I don't know.
Well, hopefully, Arrow will be so dazzled about your game about your brother's game that it'll, um, sell millions of copies.
Well,
And
probably
then-
not, but I'm hoping it sells for my brother's wallet, and it is a very good expansion. But I'm hoping your thing sells out. I'm hoping it's there. I'm excited about it. I'm gonna push the crap out of it if it's there.
Yeah, I just gotta. Yeah, as soon as I know for sure, we'll make a formal announcement. But so we're just kind of keeping it a little bit.
Are you talking about Jab Legacy?
Jab Legacy, yes, it's
What happened?
it'll be
You
amazing.
got something on your face.
Oh, it's a Band-Aid.
Who socked you?
No, I had a thing and I picked at it way too much and it looked really bad. And then when I was shaving
Attaboy.
today, I shaved it and it started bleeding profusely.
Attaboy.
Why would you shave it?
I was shaving around it. I'm not good at shaving.
Why are you shaving under your eye? How does your beard grow?
I'm not good at shaving.
I knew a guy that had shaved from here down.
Yeah, that's all right.
Um,
Shave.
Hey, Will, we might have a third for our morning run.
Sweet. Who?
Allison Burrell.
I bet she can really run, unlike me. So maybe we shouldn't.
Oh no, she's on par with me, I think.
Oh, good. It's all right. When I run with people, we all wear our headphones anyway. It's kind of.
Really?
Is she the one that takes the really good photography shots?
See, yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Her and her husband, Daniel. I
Those are
love
good.
running without anything. No music, no nothing.
Wow. You
guys want to do
Well, you know,
initials before we do the quiz?
Yes. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, full house.
I'm gonna walk up get myself another drink. But
What are you drinking?
Well, this right now I'm on the Victory Bitter
Oh, you're on the
because I'm
second
at the
one.
oldest.
This-
Yes, this is the
Wow.
oldest continually operating pub in Australia.
Is it a
My
VB?
wife's reading
A
the book.
VB?
Yeah, it's a VB. I gotta decide
That's
what to
like
get next.
that's like the classic American or Australian beer.
Oh, that's good to know.
Are you
Apparently,
hanging
this
out
is
all
the
day at the
classic
pub? Is
Australian.
it one of those days where you just hang out all day at the pub?
Oh, apparently. So my wife says, "You guys get to pick my next drink."
Oh,
But,
let's see the menu.
no, we're just a couple hours here. Let's see. Let me.
So what is
turn
it like
this around.
1
Let's
p.m.
see.
there right now?
Let's see the menu.
Yep, 1 p.m. All right. Tell me when to move.
We can't see it. Hold on, let me pin you.
Do the
Wait,
three
wait,
sheets.
We gotta zoom in.
Get that
Sheets?
3 sheets. That sounds good.
3 sheets.
Yeah, it's the one on the top right.
Ye old
Hold on, let's see.
Deathmaster.
3 sheets Australian
Go.
pale ale. Do you like pale ale?
Yeah, sometimes.
I want.
Oh, the
You got any-
English bitter sounds good.
Yeah, that's the
All right, what else you
the
got?
Trafalgar, and then just the dark ale. I've already had the Nelson's Blood.
Oh, that looks good too. Yeah,
What's the one above that?
the old
Old
Admiral.
Admiral. Did you already drink that one too?
No,
6.1, baby. Let's go.
is that the consensus?
I'll call it.
Yeah,
That's what I would.
he
Right.
has spoken.
I
The
mean,
village
I'm gonna
elder
mute
has
myself.
spoken.
I'm just like putting my my thoughts out there.
All right, I'm gonna. Now, Oldie, that one you would actually drink, or are you just trying to get me drunk?
No, I would totally drink it.
All
I
right,
like the
I'll
dark.
go get
I
one
like
of
the. I
those.
don't really like pale ale. I don't like IPA. I mean, I used to, but not anymore. I've lost the
IPAs
flavor.
are a real hit and miss for me.
I've lost the taste.
If they're way too dry with the hops, I'm out. But all right, Forrest,
Hey,
how did your origins go?
very good. Very good.
Are we calling you Forrest?
Oh, yeah, either one works. You can call it Forrest, Tony, call me Bauer. I mean, I don't give a shit.
Shithead.
That one works. Just say shithead Bauer, because I don't necessarily get addressed by that one too often.
I was more referencing the movie The Jerk. Uh, Is that an autobiography? no, the movie The Jerk. And he says,
know.
"I should call you
Cans,
hero."
they're
And he says,
shooting the
"No,
can."
you should call that dog shithead." Battle stations, Lightspeed. I am now following.
There we go.
All right, now. Thank you.
It's pretty fun, y'all.
I saw.
All right.
I mean, I saw the
here we
master
go.
version.
Here's
I played
our
through a whole-
initials.
Oldie, here you go.
Look at that.
Yep, I got a half pint because I can't keep drinking full pints.
You can
Yeah, you got a full day ahead of you. I guess.
if your wife can hear, she can help you if she can hear the clues. And the initials are BS.
BS.
BS. The initials
Oh,
are
no.
BS.
Big shot.
Oh,
First
I got
clue,
one.
done.
You got to say your name first.
Will,
Clue
big
one.
shot.
Damn it! I was going to say that.
Made an appearance in the 2016 movie Angry Birds. Not a bad movie. Not great. Not bad.
I like it a lot.
Number 2, hosted a Saturday Night Live episode in 2015. Number 3, known for Austin. Number 4 was once voted the sexiest man alive.
Forrest.
Forrest.
Brad Smith. Yep, Brad Smith.
Wait, what? Oh, Brad Smith.
I don't know who that is. Shot in the dark.
Number 5 can be often seen in a spinning chair.
Aldi.
Aldi.
No, wait, never mind. Undo.
Sorry, you rang in. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Bill
One.
Shatner.
Final clue.
Wasted it.
Has been romantically connected to both Gwen Stefani and Miranda Lambert.
Oh,
No.
dang it.
I don't know his name, but I know who it is.
5.
Well,
Four.
well.
Will.
Blake Shelton.
Was that his wife? Did your
That
wife
was his
get
wife. That was
You
absolutely
said it
his wife
counts.
that gave him that one.
Ding,
But yes,
ding. Nice.
yes, the Browns have won.
I'm like, Brad Paisley's last name doesn't start with an S.
Clue number 2. Oh no, item number 2. Clue number 1 was a nurse from Chicago. Kabuki, I demand that it's will plus wife. 1. Clue number 2 hired a private investigator to find an orthopedic surgeon. Clue number 3 was a gym owner. Clue number 4 was
Forrest.
Go
Forrest.
for it.
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller is correct. Ben Stiller.
Oh,
Ben
nice.
Stiller as Matthew draws a knife.
I'll cut you,
So
Forrest.
I got the gym owner. What's the orthopedic surgeon one?
That was when he hired something about Mary.
Brett Favre.
Yeah, there you go. Clue number 1 for item number 3. Connected to Nebraska. Clue number 2. Connected to Wrecking Ball. Clue number 3. Has been seen at the Super Bowl. Clue number 4 was given the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2016. Jeffrey.
Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce Springsteen is correct, Jeffrey. Well done.
How's he connected to Wrecking Ball?
I know.
That was
That's not
a
my
song.
list.
It was a song that he wrote.
Yeah, but isn't that Miley Cyrus?
There
that's
can be
what I
two
was
things. It's meant to be a bluff to get you down a path, and you're like, what?
So I was gonna say, but Billy Ray Cyrus is C. I was very upset.
Clue number 1 appeared in 2002's Austin Powers in Goldmember.
They're making another one. He confirmed it.
Yeah, I saw that. They started putting out commercials with all the
That's
old
great.
cast
I like
members.
that franchise.
Clue number 2. I heard it's Austin Powers 4. I Need Money. Clue
That'd
number
be great
2
if it was.
I doubt he needs money.
inspired Gwyneth Paltrow's character in 2010's Country Strong.
Mm.
Clue number 3 is connected to Crossroads.
Aldi.
Aldi.
Britney Spears.
is correct. Well done, Aldi. Well done, Scott.
Is that movie any good?
Never saw it.
No, it's
Never saw
horrible.
it.
Crossroads?
I just know about it.
Like the
Horrible.
Ralph Macchio one?
No. They
No,
did a
it's-
that's an
2002.
amazing
movie.
No, that's the Justin Guarani and Kelly Clarkson movie, right?
Oh, is it?
Oh no,
Will and
no,
White
Bryce Kelly.
won, Forrest won, Jeff won, Aldi won, Matthew.
I'm
Does your
multitasking.
microphone? Oh, your microphone does work.
Was Britney
Good.
Spears in the
Okay, just
Crossroads
checking.
movie? Was there multiple Crossroads?
Yes.
Yeah, there was the
Okay.
Ralph Macchio one that has the Steve Vai doing all the guitar work for him. Clue number 1. Connected to Bruce Willis in 1991. I agree, Kabuki. The Crossroads with Ralph Muchacho is a good movie. Clue number 2. These are often seen outdoors.
Borscht.
Go for it.
Bake sale.
And Bruce Willis did go to a lot of bake sales in 1991, so that's a pretty good guess. Clue number 3. Sometimes this is connected to an eagle.
Aldi.
Go for it.
Boy Scout.
Boy Scout, yes, and of course I'm
Oh, good
referring to the
movie.
amazing
Last Boy
movie,
Scout, yeah.
The
not a
Last,
Last
Boy,
Boy
Scout.
Scout.
That's not a great movie.
That is a great movie.
Isn't life a bitch?
I disagree.
You're wrong. That is it. I'm take his point away. He doesn't think The Last
Take
Boy
my point
Scout is a good movie. Yeah, just
That's with the who's the co-star in that? Is that one of the Wayans?
Wayans, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. They had that
Damon.
ridiculous last moment where he's on the horse and he throws the ball from the horse.
yes to
A
hit
country mile.
to hit the senator in
Right in
the
the
head or
nose.
whatever to move him out of the way so he doesn't get shot or whatever. When not only does the bad guy get shot, riddled full of bullets, he falls off of the scaffolding to his death, but then is stopped by the helicopter blades that chop him into little tiny bits as he's falling as well. It's just he had to die like 3 different ways, to make sure. It had the great moment where he said, if you touch me again, I'll kill you. And then so he kills the guy, and then the super evil guy, could you please take Robert's corpse out of here? I need to speak to him.
That opening scene where he's like, he's gambling, he has to score the touchdown, and he somehow has a 9mm in his pants.
Yeah. Or it does have the great line where he says, you just think you're so cool. He's like, just once, I'd love to hear you scream. Play some rap music. Just good lines. Clear one. This once occurred at the office of Dunder Mifflin.
Borscht.
Go for it.
Bake sale.
And
I like it.
clue number 2. This was featured in the 1995 movie Father of the Bride Part 2. Clue number 3. This is sometimes connected to sprinkles.
Wow.
Clue number 4. This relates to expectations. Clue number 5. This commonly features games.
Aldi.
Go for it.
Bridal shower.
Final clue.
Yeah. Jeff,
Jeff,
baby
go.
shower.
What'd you say?
Baby shower.
Baby shower is
I need half that
correct.
point. I need half that point.
With the final clue
You should get 3/4 of it.
typically includes gifts such as blankets, clothes, diapers, toys, cribs, and more.
I'm
If you
going to
just
blame
waited,
the fact that it got really loud here and I can't hear. That's why I didn't get that.
Oh well.
clue number 1.
My wife is laughing at my excuse, even though she takes credit for my previous point.
Clue number 1. This often features nudity.
Go ahead, Forrest. Go ahead.
Clue number 2. This was seen in the 2009 movie X-Men Origins: Wolverine. Clue number 3. This is known for hurricanes and hand grenades.
Aldi.
Go for it.
Bourbon Street.
Bourbon Street is correct.
Ask me how I know.
How do you know? Because you were
I
nude
had a
on
hand
Bourbon
grenade
Street?
one time, and it was a big mistake.
Yeah.
It was a big mistake.
That's
That-
just like
that-
a big giant beer, right?
No, it's like a big giant Sprite with grain alcohol.
Hurricane's like 5 rums.
Oh,
and-
grain alcohol.
Yeah, it's also
No,
rum.
the hand grenade.
Rum.
The hand grenade. The hand grenade was really a mistake.
All right.
Yeah, it's
Clue
like
number 1.
it's like a grenade shaped plastic thing and a long spout, and you drink it, and then you have a
That's
really bad
tough.
day.
Yeah.
You have a really well. You have a
Drink
good
something
day.
to
and
drink.
then
Really
you have
good
a bad
day. You have a really good day and
Yeah.
a really bad day.
Yeah, bring some to Gen Con. We'll drink it at Lance's booth.
Never
Yeah.
again.
Clue number 1. This is sometimes connected to advertising. Clue number 2. This is sometimes connected to politics.
Will.
Go for it.
Bullshit.
Ah.
That's one word, isn't it?
Yeah, it is one word. Clue number 3. This is sometimes connected to comedy.
Wait,
Matt,
is
Matt
Matthew.
bait and switch?
Ah.
Good guess.
Clue number 4. This is sometimes connected to religion.
Bait and switch?
Ah. Clue number 5. These can be difficult to remove. Final clue.
Yeah.
Jeffrey.
Bumper sticker.
Bumper sticker is
one.
correct. Well done, Jeffrey.
Good.
The gimme was these adhesive labels are commonly found on the back of motor vehicles.
that's a gimme.
Clue number 1.
I'm still singing Wrecking Ball for crying out loud.
We have Aldi 3, Jeff 3,
was
Will
a
plus
banger.
wife 1, Forrest 1, Matthew and Lance 0. Clue number 1. This is connected to Midnight Rambler by the Rolling Stones.
Matt,
Matthew.
brown sugar.
Eh.
So good. I
Yeah.
wanted that to be right.
Yeah, that was good.
Clue number 2.
I mean, but there was a song called Brown Sugar by the Rolling Stones.
Clue number 2. Featured in the back up.
I
Clue
gotta
number
swing
2.
for the fences or I'm not gonna win anything.
Yeah. Clue number 2. Featured in a 1968 film starring Tony Curtis and Henry Fonda.
Stony Curtis.
Clue number 3. This was originally known by other names that included the words mad or phantom. Clue number 4. Once escaped from prison. Did somebody call off the name?
No.
Clue number 5. Was connected to their victims by DNA evidence.
Yeah.
Jeff.
Boston Strangler.
Boston Strangler is correct. You grim, grim human being, you.
There's a 1938 movie called Boston Strangler.
1968. 68. Jeff is in the lead with 4. Aldi with 3. Will and Wife 1. Forrest 1. Matthew and Lance 0. But there's 5 left, so it's still anybody's game. Clue number 1. This debuted in 1974. Clue number 2. Featured Rock Ridge. Clue number 3. Contained quicksand. Clue number 4. Was set in 1874.
Jeff.
Jeffrey.
Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles
You are
is
hot.
correct.
Rocking.
One of the best movies ever.
Yeah,
Just-
that's a good one.
Just so
Hey boys, look what I got me here. We're all white with that.
good. Mungo is but pawn in game of life. All right, so that knocks Matthew out, but he can still play spoiler. Everyone else can still win. Jeff is building a commanding lead.
By 1 point overall, I don't think that's enough.
You're up by 2. So
Oh, okay.
4-1. These are connected to boats. Corner 2. It is most commonly believed these debuted in Pennsylvania in the early 1900s. Corner 3. Their explosion in their popularity is most commonly attributed to Walgreens.
Will,
Will.
boat shoes.
Eh.
Oh, isn't that what those are called?
Deck
Clue number
shoes.
4. Why would I have a clue that says connected to boats and then the answer is boat shoes? Jeez. Have another beer.
Boat shoes at
Yeah, the beers are
Walgreens.
taking effect.
Have another, have
It's
another beer,
yours.
drunkie.
Who's
Anyway.
buying
Remember down bake
things
sale.
at Walgreens?
Clue number 4. Most commonly features a single
Aldi.
cut. Go for it.
Banana split.
Banana split is correct. Well done, Scott Alden.
Walgreens
right.
is still
What does
ice
that
cream?
have to do with the boat?
Did they used to sell ice cream?
Because
at
it's
Walgreens?
called, they were called banana boats. You know,
Banana
it was a
boat.
banana boat
Banana boat.
with ice cream and
What
stuff.
was your last clue there?
Most commonly includes one cut because you cut the banana in half. Generally paired with maraschino cherries. Commonly features 3 scoops of ice cream. There's a local ice cream place near me that makes a hell of a banana split.
God, I haven't had a banana split in a decade, maybe more.
Yeah.
I don't know any place that makes them.
Moorhead, Minnesota has the last non-franchised Dairy Queen in the world, and they make one heck of a nice banana split.
I was
What's
so
the
sad
weirdest thing they
last
sell?
year.
What'd you say, Matthew?
I was so sad last year that the childhood Dairy Queen that I used to go to, and they're only open in the summer because it was just a walk-up window, finally closed.
No. That's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you Google Dairy Queen Moorhead, you can read all about the background. It's the last one that they own it. They can't take it away from them, the Dairy Queen Corporation, and they still have the license that they can still call it Dairy Queen, even though they don't have to abide by any of the rules that Dairy Queen says.
They have
I have
anything
to
special
say-
or different?
What'd you say, Forrest?
They have anything special or different at the Dairy Queen? Like make it like actually worthwhile? They're like, oh wow, you have that.
They have a
spaghetti?
lot of the stuff that's been discontinued by Dairy Queen. Like you walk up, it's weird, but there's like certain items that Dairy Queen no longer carries, but they still do.
Hmm.
So, all right, 3 left. Aldi chomping on the heels.
Chomping on the heels.
Only Jeff and Aldi can win, but everybody else can play spoiler. Clue number 1. Exists in a floating timeline. Clue number 2. Entertainment Weekly named them the Entertainer of the Year in 1990. Clue number 3. Their middle name is JoJo. Clue number 4. Connected to chalk. Clue number 5. Connected to Butterfingers.
Forrest.
Matt.
Forrest.
Bart Simpson.
Bart Simpson is
Eat
correct.
my shorts, man.
No, he better lay a finger on my Butterfinger. He's connected to chalk because he's always writing on the chalkboard. 2 left. Jeff, you get this, you win. If anybody else gets it, well, if Aldi gets it, he ties Jeff, and if anybody else gets it, well, we just go to the last one. Clue number 1. Debuted in 1968. Clue number 2. Connected to witches.
Witches?
I said what I said. Clue number 3. Connected to a geezer.
Matt.
Matthew.
Black Sabbath.
Black
Ooh.
Sabbath, baby.
Yeah.
In my top 5 bands of all time and will always remain. The next
What's the
clue
last
was
name again?
what?
What was the geezer's last name again?
Oh, jeez, I'd have to go look it up.
Mr.
But
Crowley.
Mr. Crowd. That's not Black
Not
Sabbath.
that
is it?
one.
That's Ozzy.
That's Ozzy, but connected to Iron Man was the next clue. Connected to Iron Man.
Oh,
Geezer
they did
Butler.
Mr. Black
Geezer
Sabbath didn't do
Butler,
Mr. Crowley?
I
Yeah, they did.
Ozzy did.
No,
I was
pretty
in
sure.
England this summer, last summer, and there was an Ozzy Osbourne exhibit happening at the museum. And I said, "Oh, I thought he was dead." And the next day he died.
Well, way to
wow.
put it into the universe.
Yeah, it was just weird.
Here we go. This is the final one. Aldi, you get this. You tie for the win. Anybody else gets this?
I'll take a tie. I'll take a
Jeff
tie.
wins.
Come here, Aldi.
Well, I got half your point anyway, right?
Yeah, that's
No.
right.
Kidding.
Clue number 1 has appeared in the comic strip Doonesbury. That's still going, too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going again. They stopped for about 20 years.
Clue number 2.
So everybody's been in Doonesbury.
Clue number 2. Nominated for a Grammy in 2018.
Jeff. Barbara
Jeffrey
Streisand.
for the win.
Barbara Streisand.
And
Oh,
okay. So
open the door. Left the door open.
So the door is
2019.
open.
Well,
the
I
door
mean,
is
the door's
open.
open for
Wrong with
everybody.
Obviously, the answer is boat shoes. But anyway,
No, it's bake sale. Lance,
here-
look, I'm not going to bring you any of this whiskey at Gen Con to keep up the boat shoes budget. It's all going to Matt Paquette.
You know, I remember the first day I walked into Walgreens and saw their boat shoes for sale.
Changed my life.
You know what? I bet you. Look, we're talking about back in the day. All right, maybe Walgreens was cool back then.
So the first clue was appeared in the comic strip Doonesbury. Second one was nominated for a Grammy in 2018. Clue number 3. Once appeared on Saturday Night Live while in a boat.
Wearing shoes?
The boat.
Clue number 4. Connected to the Green Mountain State.
It could be one of any of them.
But Vermont.
Forrest
Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders
He should have said
is
that.
correct.
All right.
Good job.
Table
Thank you,
talk.
Forrest.
Fun fact about Bernie Sanders: he loves boat shoes and bake sales.
Yes, big
I
fan.
believe both those facts.
Big fan of both. Big fan of both. Anyway, well done, everybody. Well done, Jeffrey.
Thank you.
Well done. I was hoping Scott would be back and I could do my quiz for my movie quiz.
He hates those, doesn't
All right, gents, we are taking off. We're settling our tab. We've got more Sydney to wander about.
What's your plans for today?
Oh, we're gonna go do some wandering. We got a dinner at some fancy place that we saw on somebody feed Phil.
Oh,
we're
nice.
basically doing all of this, all the restaurants
I
we
saw
saw
him
on
in-
somebody
I saw
feed
him
Phil
at a-
Sydney.
I saw him at a
Nice.
show in Dallas. I invited him
Yeah,
on
that's
game night,
why. Yeah,
and I
can't
said
believe he
I would
no.
fly out to LA if he wanted to be on it, but we never. And I gave my card.
Yeah, you never invited me on game night. I'm just saying.
Is he a board gamer?
No, but he's a fun guy. It would be fun to have him.
It would
And his
be.
show had not been renewed at that point, and so I'm like, why not do a YouTube show that has a couple 100,000 subscribers?
Yeah.
I'm just
I
saying.
don't know.
I'm available.
Anyway, whatever.
But, yeah,
I shot
so-
my shot. I
Yeah,
shot my
so
shot.
what we're doing,
Hey man,
I think we're
that's all you
doing
can do.
all but 2 of his restaurants he recommended. We're doing pork fat tonight.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like a Thai or something place, and then
Pork.
yeah, we're
Nice.
doing all of them.
I love Phil. He's awesome. He's a good person.
All right, anyhow, I will see some of y'all in a few weeks.
All right. See you, Will.
Later.
See you, William. Here, I'll pester Scott and see if he's on his way back. Otherwise, we'll just do the quiz, and then we can talk about games or whatever.
Yeah, he was sort of complaining about not being renewed by Netflix, even though he's like had one of the biggest shows on the platform, according to him, that he's been
Wow.
told. And I'm like, why would they not renew it? But they did eventually.
Yeah,
It was fun.
Origins
It was a fun show.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Yeah.
Oh, one of my friends went and saw you know JB?
Yeah.
He went and saw Lucy Darling.
Lucy Darling.
Yeah, she's a Canadian comedian, like sideshow. Anyways, she does this thing where she plays this like 20s era actress with a mid-Atlantic accent and this big bouffant hair, and it's really great. You should watch some videos. It's super fun. Speaking of good shows.
I was saying earlier, if you're not watching Bad Decisions, you really should.
What's Bad Decision?
It's like it's on Netflix, and it's uncomfortable humor, very Schitt's Creek-esque. Eugene
I
Levy's-
can't watch that. I squirm too much.
You can't. I love uncomfortable humor. It just makes me laugh. It just makes me
my
giddy
God.
to watch people like just kind of.
Oh, fucking Frasier is like my worst show I can watch. I like it. It's funny, but oh my God, the situations he gets himself into.
Is it not Big Mistakes?
Oh, Big Mistakes. Sorry, yes.
I
Big
just searched for
Mistakes.
Bad Decisions and Big Mistakes popped up.
Oh, is that the
It's like the sequel to Schitt's Creek, or the error, like, um, and Eugene Levy's son is plays
Dan?
like his entire family is just a complete and utter screw up. I mean, like his two sisters are complete and totally, crazy. The youngest one has this like totally toxic but dependent relationship with their mother, and their mother is played by Roseanne's sister, the actor that played Roseanne's sister in
Laurie
Roseanne.
Metcalf?
Dan Hooks?
Yeah, and she's just
Laurie Metcalf,
absolutely,
sorry.
yeah, she's just
Yeah.
over the top nuts as well.
Dang, Jeff, you've been giving a run for Anthony if he were tonight. You were on fire with those names.
No. No, I that one was really good. I've been meaning to start watching Widow's Bay for a while, and I want to get that started on Apple, which I've heard that's like a really good horror / comedy thing to watch.
Margot's Got Money Troubles is awesome.
That is really good. I
Yeah,
watched
Michelle
that with
said-
my wife. That was good.
I tried to watch Euphoria, Aldi.
Yeah.
I got about 20 minutes into it.
Episode 1? And stopped.
It wasn't keeping
Man.
my. It
Okay,
wasn't.
well,
I wasn't in the vibe, right vibe.
Oh, yeah, if
for
you're
it.
not vibing it. Yeah, fine.
I'll give it another shot.
Unfortunately,
But
The
I
ending of
stopped.
season 5 or whatever it is now, season 4 got spoiled to me on a show I was watching, a different show. And so I know the ending now of season 4. And I'm like, I guess I'll watch it, but I've lost interest now. Because
Was it
someone
Bill
spoiled it.
Maher?
Yeah, it was the Bill Maher.
Yeah.
I watched Bill Maher and like he was interviewing somebody and he like spoiler. I'm like, the show just wrapped. Like it literally was like over like that week. Like it was.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he
So
said it
annoying.
all in one word.
And he didn't even warn it. He didn't even
Yeah.
warn like, hey, I'm going to give a spoiler for the ending of the show, so turn it off now. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, well, yeah. So spoiled.
I
Although
turned on
season 4 was kind of going off the rails, to be honest. It was kind of like
Love you, buddy.
I
it was
turned on
like
Euphoria.
5+ years since the last episode came on. Though.
How's your shoulder feeling?
Still hurts.
That
At a
sucks.
random spot, and it was just two
But the
people
low
talking
voice
about
has
getting
got
high,
that
and I
one.
said, I don't know.
It's a rough show. Like if I had kids, I would not like that show.
Which show is this? I'm sorry.
Euphoria.
Oh yeah,
It's rough, man.
it's a rough show.
It's a dark show, and not.
That's a
in
watch it once show.
Yeah, and I was like, I kind of wanted to see what happened, so I just kind of like I kept going, and I now know the end of season 4. So, do I need to watch any more of it? I don't know.
Is that that's what's her name? The one, the
Zendaya.
lady that married Spider-Man?
Yeah, Zendaya,
Yeah.
Sydney Sweeney, Zendaya.
Ooh, I like Sydney Sweeney.
I forget who else is in. A couple big names now. They become big. The main male guy is big. He's in everything.
Do you mean he's a mailman, or do you mean he has
The male lead.
I
The
guess.
male lead. I forget his name.
Yeah.
But he's in every movie now.
Hold on. Scott says he's coming back.
Jacob Elordi, the male lead. He's the main.
Oh, I played games at Origins. If you need me to talk games a bit.
Yeah. What'd you play?
Oh, I said in a little bit. Oh my God, I can't talk now. I did see a massive version of what is it, Starfleet? What the heck? What's the gorilla one you got? The
Battle
big
Stations.
Yeah.
Battle Stations huge.
Yeah, I saw a huge version of it that looked like a lot of fun being played at Origins with all the figures and whatnot. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Are you like? Is that just someone who's just a fan who runs that?
No,
you
it's
have your-
me.
Okay, I didn't know. Well, I know some of those.
It's me. I'm him.
I'm the
Um,
guy.
Well, that whole area over there is like a weird wild, wild west of like sometimes it's publishers and
Wild,
sometimes it's
Wild
just like
West.
a guy like, yeah, I just made a giant ass version of Agricola and now we do this.
Yeah,
It-
yeah.
yeah, that looked really cool.
Thank you.
Oh, but let's see. I played Friendly Fishing, which is the new one from Brutal for Duty, but that's a remake of an older game. But I like that one a good deal. Like it's a really simple game where you're just pushing this little fishing boat around a pond and collecting fish and like different set collections. But the quirk is your score is the player of you and the player on your left, and so you're kind of trying to set them up, but not too much. I enjoyed it. We tried. Let's see. My biggest disappointment was Honeycomb Hustle from last night games. I think it was the people that did Pandora Royale, which I thought was just one of the most boring, tedious games I've played in a very long time. It like made me very angry. Like I was just so angry. I was like, damn it, I'm at Origins and just wasted an hour of my time with this game. And I was worried too, because I saw other people like in the board game library trying it, and like none of them looked like they were having fun. Like I saw like a 6 player game playing it, and they just didn't look like they were having fun. I saw people playing it next to me one night, playing 3 players. They just didn't look like they're having fun. I was like, I want to try it because Panda Royale is supposed to be like really, really good, and it was just bleh. Grunts was my favorite game of the show from All Play. It's like this small box 2 player game, like super small box, not the tiny box, but it's an abstract strategy game, which is one of my least favorite genres of game. But it's just so cool. You place this playmat in the center, and it's like a war field, and there's 2 different win conditions. You can pretty much get your commander to the other side, or like a slow and steady, like I get a victory point if I cover some areas kind of thing. But the unique quirk is like at the beginning of the game, you can set out 3 units, and you can set out whatever units you want. There's no restrictions on that, and like the units are all different and varied and have a lot of thinkiness and strategy just by being very simple. And then there's this cool magnet system where you set out a tank, you set out a truck. It's like physically like this wooden, meeple truck and wooden tank. But then there's these magnet spots, and you can, when you send out a truck, you don't just send out a truck. You say, all right, what kind of truck are you send out? It's an anti-air truck, which will block the fighters and the bombers that are going to be flying over the map on like their own unique paths. Like because there's like the checkerboard in the middle, but then there's like these air paths, so you have to be cognizant of that because that can really screw you up. Or there's there's the infantry one where if you decide to put this magnet on the back of your truck, you can start like deploying grunts wherever the truck or the tank is, which can really give you a lot of unique options. And it was just it blew me away because it's just a small little 15 20 minute 2 player game, and I don't like abstract strategy games, so like I'm going to try this because it's new and I'm making content. And we played it 3 times. I loved it. I'm going to buy it at Gen Con with like the mini micro expansion. But I think that game is going to be one that they're selling for a very, very long time because I think when people play it, I think they're just going to want to be like, let's run that one back because it's like the first game you start to see the inklings of strategy, and then you play it again. You're like, oh my gosh, there's just bits of strategy like everywhere, just all the time, and it was fantastic. Grunts was
Good.
my favorite game of the show, and then my other favorite game of the show. Oh, what was it? I had it. I played a bunch from Asmodee, so yeah, I talk about those because those are actually I got the sell sheets. Um, The Happiest Kitty in the World is coming out from Asmodee soon. I think that's going to be huge for them. It is a game that is incredibly Euro-y, lots of different ways to score points about building an apartment for your cat. And I think people are going to go gaga for it. There was Citadel's Duel, which I was incredibly pleasantly surprised with. It just felt like an expansion for Citadels that was made really, really well for 2 players. I think that's going to do really good for them. I'm probably going to put out some expansions and stuff for that. I tried the new K-pop Demon Hunters game, which is a version of Love Letter, but they completely reworked the system to make it a team versus team game. And there's like a board and a tug of war system, and I think it's doing really good for them, and it's just feels perfectly like Love Letter. And let's see, I think that is, yeah, Yeah, I played like 20 games, but those are three. I'll just mention those.
That's hot. Good for you.
I
Has
enjoy
anybody
Royal Tour.
seen the K-pop Demon Hunters, and should I watch it?
Great,
Apparently, it's supposed to be really good.
great show.
I like the soundtrack, but I fell asleep during the movie, and that was on me, not the movie. Great soundtrack though.
I did not really enjoy the music at all, but it's just not my. I one of the people that lives in that always helps out with our Gen Con booth, and he helps out with our Origins booth, and he's a really good friend, is this guy Jerry, and he is in a band and he plays saxophone in this band, and so we went to go see that on Columbus, and I remember sitting there and I'm like watching this band do their covers, and the band was excellent. The band was tight and they played well, and I could not have been more like feeling like daggers were entering my ears. And I was just like, as they did yacht rock covers after yacht rock cover after yacht rock cover, and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna have to go home and go back to the hotel room and listen to a lot of
What's wrong with
Mastodon and
that?
Deicide and stuff just to, cleanse my palate. I was just like, this is not my music. Beer was good though at the end, and the venue was amazing. It was really nice.
We're
So-
going to see a high school friend of mine and his rock and roll cover band play on Friday night.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, well,
But they
Mr.
play heavier
Demers
stuff.
came back, so let me go ahead and
Congrats on the Dragons Down Kickstarter, by the way, Scott.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, we crossed 300 grand.
I love every single backer means I make more money. I love it.
That's what it's all about, buddy.
I am I'm a big fan.
I liked your update too.
Like what?
I liked your update.
Oh, the last one?
Yeah.
What did anything stand out? You mean my little humorous image?
No, just that you're heartfelt and you talk about it like it's your game, and you're happy that more people are exposed to the game because of this. That 20% of your backers or something had never heard of it before, or
Yeah,
so.
yeah. There was really interesting. We did 100,000 on the first day, and when the campaign ended, we were at 280. So we've done 20K in the last few weeks, right? Or 2 weeks, but we 100,000 was the first day. Those were, of course, all the rabid fans that got to get me the expansion.
Right.
After that, I saw the average price go up fairly significantly, which means the majority of the people after that were coming in and going, I heard about this game and they want to get it, right? So you can play the game for free on Tabletop Simulator, and I did see one guy post about how, I think it was around price point. Like I can't, I can't support this game because it's too expensive, but I see that it's also for free on Tabletop Simulator, so I'm gonna go. I'll just play it for free instead, which was funny because it was like both sides of the coin, and and a couple of people were like, "Wow, that seems disingenuous" or whatever. And I was really quick to tell people, I'm not in this for the money. I like the money. Don't get me wrong,
Well, I
right?
was just gonna say I'll take it. I'll take the
Yeah.
money then. You can just make the game and I'll take the money.
But more important to me is my goal was always to kind of spread the same kind of joy that to other people that Richard Hamblin had shared with me when he created Magic Realm, and so I couldn't be happier. So thanks for the thanks. So
Thanks for this. Thanks.
Thank you for thanking him, by the way.
hey, you're welcome for thanking.
And thank you for thanking him when you thanked him.
Thank you.
When you thanked him. Anyway. All right. Enough jokes. Let's do a thing.
Let's
do a thing.
My day was already going too well, so
All right.
A monster.
What is it again? Oh, whoops, go back. What is it again that I have to F11? Is that it?
Yeah, F11
Yeah.
or F12. One of the
What
two.
what are we doing? What's the game? Oh, ooh, this is fun. I'll be terrible at it, but it's at least fun.
All right. Here we go. Remember, just yell it off. I don't want to hear anybody complain when I don't hear you. I said that like 30 seconds ago. I can't believe it. I'm not looking for the name of the monster. I'm looking for the name of the movie the monster's in.
Monsters
Rangers.
Inc.
Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
I think.
Never seen it.
Monsters University.
Oh,
I know.
you
I need to
did
watch.
not.
I feel like I really need to watch this movie.
you need to watch
It's
Monsters
it's
Inc.
a great game.
Yeah, I know it's supposed to be great.
My 82-year-old father and my I guess what she's 70 years old now. His wife went to the newest Toy Story. They said it was good. He said it, and he said it even made me
That was
cry.
pretty good.
He said it even made me cry, which says a lot because my dad doesn't cry. So, all right.
So should I watch Toy Story 3, 4, and 5 to catch up?
I like rewatching all of them.
I never watched the third one. I heard that was the best one. One of the best
the
ones.
third one was really good.
Yeah,
I mean, the fourth one was okay, but the
I got
third
Toy
one
Story fatigue.
the third one was tough, man. That was a
Got Keanu
tough.
Reeves. It's great.
The third one,
I thought that was the fourth.
I think the third one hits the hardest for us man-childs. You know, just the
Right.
way it's like you just can't go back, you know. Anyway, moving on.
Werewolves in London.
Oh no,
but
it's
you're on the path.
American Werewolf in London.
No, you're on
American
the
Werewolf
path.
in Paris.
Pro. No, it's
Twilight.
Howling.
There you go. The Howling.
Howling.
Yeah, the werewolves in the Howling were, oh my god. And
Yeah,
for those of you who
yeah.
have never seen the Howling, like they're trying to tell people that werewolves are real, and the ending is superb. As a kid, that freaked me out. Okay. Anyway, moving on. I don't want to give away spoilers. Just go watch the Howling. It's great.
it is a good ending.
Wreck-It Ralph.
No,
Smile.
smile.
Haven't seen it.
Never heard of it.
I haven't seen it either. I just saw Smile. It's the only thing it could possibly be.
So I haven't seen the second one. I've heard it's actually really good. The first one, like it's good. It is super clever. But yeah, anyway.
The Thing.
Nope.
I know it's in here. Anything that looks really bloody, I'm just gonna guess. that.
Alien.
No.
Little Shop of Horrors.
No.
House, not House.
No, that's not. It's an anthology movie.
Oh, Trilogy of Terror.
Twilight Zone, the movie.
No and no. You're on the
Amityville
right path,
Horror.
though.
Anthology.
It's an anthology. There's multiple stories in the movie.
Cat's Eye.
Twilight Zone.
Lean 2.
Oh,
Tales from the
Creep Show.
Dark Side.
Creep Show.
Yep, Creep Show. It's the
Creepshow.
thing in the
Creepshow.
crate.
Yeah.
That
That thing
spooked
is
the hell
creepy.
out of me as a kid.
The other parts are scarier.
Yeah, but the thing in the crate was just the thing in the crate.
Ted Danson.
Yeah. Ted Danson. And that's also with Liam
Leslie Nielsen.
Leslie Nielsen is the bad guy in that.
Oh yeah. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
No, this is kind of a farce movie that came out in like the late mid 2010s.
Jeepers Creepers.
No.
Anaconda.
Galaxy Quest.
Oh, is that got that arcade in it?
When everybody
Eight-Legged
was
Freaks?
like, this was when everybody was making like goofy movies with animals in them and stuff like that. This was they took I mean I if you saw it, it's just
John Maher.
hilariously bad.
Don't
This
know.
was it was a the premise was there was a naval experiment trying to create the DNA of two aquatic species.
Sharknado?
Sharknado.
You're on the right path with Sharknado.
It's like it's got to
The
be
bat?
like Octo Shark,
You're really close.
Sharktopus.
Sharktopus is correct.
Never saw that.
Track down and watch Sharktopus.
Wow.
It is.
Never saw that.
It's hilariously bad. And it is, but it's so
Yes, that does
stupidly
look
good
terrible.
on so many reasons. There's this one scene where there's these people like they're doing bungee jumping and they're like jump and they bounce like almost all the way down and the thing like leaps out of the air and like bites one of them in half when they get down all the way down to the apex. It's just stupid, but fun. All right.
Nosferatu.
There you go. Well done.
Alien.
Nope.
Lord of the Rings.
Nope.
Is that a hood?
It's not a hood.
I don't know.
Oh, those are legs, by the way.
Oh, that's the thing.
That is the thing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So gross.
So
Yep.
awesome.
The best part about that scene,
So, like,
spoilers,
ridiculous.
spoilers, turn off the audio if you never watched the thing. The best part about that scene is that thing starts skittering away. The one guy goes, "You gotta be fucking kidding me."
Yeah.
And he's a thing when he
Yeah.
says it.
Oh,
Like
yes.
that guy. That's the guy that was turned.
I think your better advice is just stop watching the show and go watch that movie. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, right. A lot more entertainment value there.
Well, it's just brilliant. But yeah, you're right too, Scott.
Oh, this is
Batman.
no, it's that movie. It's the 1980s dragon movie. What's it called? With what the fuck is
Dragon
it?
Slayer?
Dragon Slayer.
It is not Dragon Slayer.
No.
But that's a darn good guess. You got
No,
it.
Was that
that's,
Dragon Slayer?
Is that the Blob or something?
It's not the Blob. This is a movie I know every single one of us has seen.
Hmm.
Roll.
It's not Kroll.
What are we looking at here?
You're
this like a
looking at a
mouth?
monster.
Monster. Is it the mouth of a monster?
It is not the mouth of a monster.
That's
Is
the
it the
top of
feet?
its head.
It might
Oh,
be
I
the
see.
top of the head.
I see it now. Oh, Legend?
No.
Ooh, that's a good guess, though.
Made millions in the box office.
Yeah.
Millions.
Oh, is this Justice League?
It is not.
Oh.
This is
I thought it
famous
might have been
director.
what's that?
Extremely
Famous director?
famous director.
E.T.?
Nope.
Theory.
Is that a wing?
It's not a wing. This is I knew this was going to be tough because I had to hide this one. I mean, everybody knows this monster, and when you first saw it, you were like, "Oh my heavens!"
Don't give it away yet.
Alien?
Aliens.
Alien. Aliens.
Yep.
Yeah. The Queen.
The Queen.
Never seen it. Just kidding. Oh, that is Clash of the Titans.
Well done,
Yeah.
Scott Demers.
Nice.
Scott's like, I'm gonna be bad at this. Yeah.
Yeah,
nailed
Harry
it.
Hamlin in a toga. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
He was also in Krull, wasn't he?
No,
No.
that was
No.
Liam
Harry.
Neeson was in Krull.
Yeah, Liam Neeson. Didn't he play the Cyclops?
No, he played one of the guys. One of
Or he played a
the.
different guy.
Yeah. Crawl's a great movie.
Hellraiser.
Hellraiser.
Yeah.
Pinhead.
Frankenstein.
Young
Yeah.
Frankenstein.
Oh,
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
I thought that was like a like an earring.
All right.
Swamp Thing.
Enemy Mine.
You're on the right path, Matthew. This is colorized. I couldn't find it.
Creatures from the Black Lagoon.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that's goofy.
The Fin Man.
I recognize that.
I'm
Should.
on this.
The Fifth Element.
Is that
No.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Mm-mm.
No,
Oh, good guess, though, Aldi.
kind of looks like him, doesn't it?
Yeah, Christopher Lloyd's character.
Yeah. Scanners.
No. It's a monster, but you think it's like going to be a bad guy, but it isn't.
Harry and the Henderson.
Hmm.
Is this Men in Black?
No. It is a movie with subtitles, but you've seen it. Well, I'm going to say most of you have.
Was it Pan's Labyrinth?
There you go.
I
Well
never
done.
saw it.
I have not seen it.
Oh, you got to watch Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah, forget that. Too much reading.
Okay.
Lake Placid.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Also, too much reading.
Betty White.
And a giant crocodile.
The worst place to be in any movie with a sea monster is in a helicopter.
Helicopter.
Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Yeah.
That is the original Godzilla.
Yes, I know. Or Gojira. I should have said Gojira.
Yeah, I can't wait for Godzilla -1 to come out. It looks so good. Because did you see Godzilla 0?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Oh, that was a great movie. And then they're coming out with Godzilla -1.
A little melodramatic, but it was pretty good. It was.
It
Good.
was, but
But
that's
it's good. Believe me,
that's
I'm
a
not trying to
Japanese
take-
movie though. That's a Japanese movie. Don't you ever watch anime? All of the emotions are over the top, to accentuate them. Anyway,
Terminator 2.
No.
Comes out of the fire.
Oh wow. God,
Jeez.
how terrible that
Mars
looks.
is on fire.
Remember
but at
how
the
awesome
time
it
we
looked
were
back
all
in the day?
like, "This is amazing."
I know we were like, oh my god, it's so sweet. Predator.
There you go.
Yeah.
Original Predator, just a great movie.
Yeah, one of the best movies.
It's just great. It's just so solid.
Anybody watch that Predator Wild Hunt or whatever it's called?
Yeah, that was really good, too.
With what's her name from Margot's Got Money Troubles?
Yeah, what's her name?
Elle Fanning.
Yeah, where she's like half a body.
Yeah.
Right.
War of the Worlds.
No.
That's a great guess, though.
Thank you.
Yeah, the hand looks pretty more than one.
Oh, that's Jurassic Park.
It is not Jurassic Park.
But those are the hind feet of something leaping forward with its raptor claws out.
It is not the hind feet of a thing jumping out.
Oh, that's
with
a
its raptor
dragon.
claws.
Is this like what's that dragon movie with
Oh yeah, it's the
Woody Harrelson? Or no, Matthew McConaughey, I mean.
Is that the that thing you do?
Yeah, it's that thing you do.
Tom Hanks.
Rain of
Trump?
Fire.
Rain of
It's not
Fire.
Ring of Fire. It's not Rain of Fire.
It's not Dragonlance or Dragon
Dragon
Slayer.
Heart.
It is Dragon,
Dragon
Slayer.
Slayer.
Son of a
There's
bitch.
the
It
Dragon
is the
Slayer.
hind feet. I was right, and I guessed
Yeah.
it too early. I'm
Yeah, you
disappointed.
did.
Vermithrax pejorative.
Yes. That's a great special
They should
effect.
remake that movie. Just
No, they
tighten it
shouldn't,
up a little.
because they'd
Tighten
ruin
it up.
it.
Yeah, they should.
They'd ruin it, and because that is, I've watched Dragon Slayer 100 times.
It's
Not
it's
even
a
lying.
slow movie though. It's slow.
I don't know. I love it. I love the whole thing.
Oh, I know this.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Nope. It's a horror movie.
Is this Critters? No.
No. One of many monsters in this movie.
I don't have it.
Sigourney Weaver was in this movie.
Ghostbusters.
Galaxy Quest.
No and no.
Not Galaxy Quest.
Oh,
Ghostbusters.
is it Extermin? Oh, what's it called?
Avatar.
No.
Ripped.
Not Ghostbusters.
Hold on. I might have said the wrong person. Hold on. Give me a second. Yeah, Sigourney Weaver is in this movie.
So hey,
Chris Hemsworth is in this movie.
Death of a Unicorn.
No, that's a good movie though.
Yeah, whatever.
Um,
Okay, we're gonna go deep. I know this isn't right, but I just want to be able to say the name of this movie once in the light off chance that it actually comes up later. Cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers.
no, this is not Chud.
Yes, you know it. I knew you would. I knew you would.
Um,
I'll be right back.
Is it a comedy?
what?
Is it a comedy?
It's a horror comedy. It has comedy elements to it as well. But it's definitely is a horror movie. It has horror aspects. It is also very meta. The movie is very meta.
Is that
Anna Hutchinson is this movie?
Am I supposed to be Googling this?
No, I mean, just names you might recognize. For a long time, it was Ross's favorite movie.
From
I let
Friends?
him. What?
From
No, my
Friends?
son.
It's a Cabin in the Woods.
I know what it is. I think I know
Cabin
what
in
it
the
is.
Woods.
Oh, Cabin in the
Oh,
Woods.
that's
The Merman.
Is it the
that's a
Merman?
good one.
The Merman.
What? What movie?
Cabin in the Woods.
Interesting.
That's worth a watch.
If you haven't seen it, watch it. Just
It's so
don't
great.
don't read anything about it and watch it, Scott. You'd love it.
Agreed. 100%.
Don't read anything about it whatsoever.
Yeah.
And just
Zero.
dive in.
Spoil it at all.
Okay.
Jurassic Park.
It is not Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park 2.
It is not Jurassic Park 2 or any Jurassic Park.
Jurassic World.
But this is a blockbuster.
Starship Troopers.
Not Starship Troopers.
Oh, I like that.
Part of a
Star-
series.
Return of the Jedi.
There's the Rancor.
Rancor.
Nice. Very nice.
Lord of the Rings.
Well done.
Oh wow, did not recognize that.
It.
The original one.
What? Wow.
The original one with What's his face?
Yeah, that pattern's burned into my brain. That thing scared the hell out of me as a kid. Yeah.
Why
Whoa.
can't I remember his name offhand?
Yeah, it's Frankfurter. What's his name?
Frankenfurter, yeah.
Tim Curry?
Tim Curry, yeah.
Oh, that's what's the vampire movie with Roddy McDowell in it? Fright Night?
It is not.
Oh.
It's not a vampire. It is one of many, many monsters of the same type.
Shud.
No, no. Creepy movie. Had a creepy ending. They basically made two endings. One ending that was very bleak, and one ending that was positive.
Will Smith.
No, it's not with Will Smith.
Legend. I Am Legend.
No.
What Lies Beneath?
Nope. Trying to think of things I can say to you. These creatures are blind.
It's not I Am Legend.
No.
Oh, I know. It's that stupid movie like where they go into the cave, a bunch of them.
What's the name of the movie?
I
Quiet
don't know.
Place?
I never saw it. No.
The Gorge. The Gorge?
The Pit?
No. The Gorge is a pretty cool movie though. No, it was you know the movie. You got the movie, Scott, but
Yeah, I don't know the name of it.
the four women, they go splunking in a cave.
I thought that was
Yeah.
What Lies Beneath.
No.
Is that it?
I know the name of the movie now, but I cheated. I googled it.
The Descent or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, The Descent.
No,
Yeah.
The Descent. Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that was
I never saw it.
I like that one.
That could be American Werewolf in London.
That is American Werewolf in London. Well done.
Nice.
I love that movie.
Yep.
That movie's so good. I like the fact that the werewolf was like so bestial in that movie. But yeah.
I always thought that actor deserved a bigger career.
Yeah.
Got the Dr. Pepper commercial.
Ha.
Hellboy?
Oh, that's Legend.
Oh yeah, Hellboy. Nice.
Yeah. I couldn't come up with the name of it.
Oh my gosh, what's her name on Facebook? Did anybody see her Hellboy like cosplay? It was amazing.
No.
Nobody talked. We've talked about her in the past. She's a content creator. Oh man,
Oh, Nagiri or whatever her name is?
I don't remember, but she did a Hellboy, and it was holy god, it was awesome.
All right. Up next.
Stranger Things.
No. Based on a great novella. And when I went to go see the movie,
The
I
Fog.
said, nope. When I went to go see the movie, I said, please, please, please make sure they do this portion that was in the novella, and then they did. I was
The
so
Mist.
happy. Yes. When the Goliath.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I am off to Bedfordshire.
Bedfordshire. What's Bedfordshire?
It's a fancy
Bed
way
for
of saying
sure.
Bed. Good night.
Good night there, champ.
Good night.
Matthew, you're going to Gen Con, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, I need to set up a time for your,
Yeah.
like, you, me, and Shane to sit and talk.
I would love that.
All right.
I
And
have
then-
a pretty open schedule. I don't really book a lot of stuff until I get there, so.
So far, the only thing I got is, like, I got a couple things on Friday, but everything else is open. So,
Okay. Sounds great. Apparently,
right.
I'm going for a run with Will one morning, so, but apart from
oh, that sounds horrible.
that.
All right, I'll
well-
talk to you later.
You guys.
I'd miss that for the world.
Uh, This one's tough
Stop.
because
Well, that's Peter Cushing.
it is not Peter Cushing. This one's tough because even though the movie is extremely well known, the monster is only seen for like a handful of frames in the entire movie.
But yet Peter Cushing got top billing.
Hmm.
Is it like a 70s movie?
Yep. Hey, this one's kind of cheap. I mean, because like I said, you barely see this creature, even though you see the creature what the creature does nearly throughout. One of the all-time great horror movies of all time.
All-time great horror movie of all time.
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh, got it.
Got a guess?
No.
Is that their Rosemary's Baby?
It is not Rosemary's Baby, but you're kind of on the right track. That's that same era.
The Omen,
Yeah, again, in that era.
The Exorcist.
There you go. That's one of the brief moments you see Pazuzu's face when they're trying to but that is the demon Pazuzu, the Babylonian demon. Pazuzu.
Okay.
Kind of cheap, but anyway.
Pretty blurry.
Roger Rabbit?
No?
Is it animated?
Oh, that's Ghostbusters.
Day Puff.
Couldn't tell. I couldn't see it.
See it there?
I see it there. Yeah.
Yeah, no, there. All right. This one
Hmm.
This one was
Poltergeist?
spooky. Yeah, I mean, more
Yeah.
recent. You and I have talked about this one, Aldi.
Anyway.
I think it came out about 7 or 8 years ago.
Megan?
No. About a creature in the basement.
It's not the Babadook, is it?
Oh, the Babadook.
Oh, it is the Babadook.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Pretty scary.
Yeah, it is scary. Go watch the
Really
Babadook.
unsettling. Very
Yes.
unsettling.
Space Ghost.
No.
Heavy metal.
No.
It does look like heavy metal, doesn't it?
Black Cauldron.
You're weirdly close there, Forrest. Everybody forgets that
Black
this
Cauldron's
is
pretty
in.
good. Oh, Sleeping Beauty.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Such a great dragon in this thing.
And isn't that just the best dragon?
It is the best.
And
That's
that dragon is so, in so many ways, it's just so perfect. The Maleficent dragon. And I remember
Yeah.
when I saw that as a kid, I was like, oh my God, that would be like the coolest looking dragon for
those trees
yeah,
with the spikes on them, man. Like so gothic.
yeah. The Maleficent dragon, just so good. All right.
Mummy.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
Remember, Scott's horrible at this game.
Are they remaking the Mummy? Or they already
did.
they already remake it?
They made that Tom Cruise one and it went over like a fart in church.
I thought there was a new one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Brendan Fraser and all the old
Yeah,
gang is coming
they're bringing
back.
everybody back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah. That was also called The Mummy 5. We Need Money.
Legend.
Legend. Also Tim Curry.
Yep.
What a great movie.
Oh man.
Just a great movie.
It must have
And
taken a long time
a
to put that
very
makeup
young
on.
Tom Cruise.
Because this is like late 70s or early 80s.
It was early 80s.
Like that. Look at that makeup.
Just
No digital
fantastic.
effects there.
Yeah.
The Blob.
The Blob.
Um,
Starring who?
Rodney
Steve
Dangerfield.
McQueen.
Steve McQueen.
That's Bela Lugosi and Dracula.
You are correct.
Actual Romanian guy, I think.
Alien?
Nope.
I recognize it, but I can't
I
place it.
do too.
It's like mid 80s, if I remember correctly.
Chud.
There's no Chud. I'll just say right now, nothing the answer will not be Chud ever.
That's bullshit.
Do you have to pronounce the whole name?
Remake of an old black
Oh.
and white movie.
The Fly?
War of the Worlds.
The Fly.
Fly.
Ooh.
So gross.
It
Is that
was.
good? Is that a good movie?
Yeah, with the
It's really
Goldblum.
good. It's really good.
Jeff Goldblum?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And Gina Davis.
How scary is it?
It's
fairly
like
scary.
body horror scary. I mean, so it's like kind of
It has
freaky.
it has its moments of scary.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
I wouldn't show it to kids.
All right, that is really great. Good. That's
Night
okay.
of the Living
Awesome.
Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
Dune.
Dang it! I thought I could fool you into thinking that was an eye, and I'd sneak it
No.
by you.
I thought it was an anus.
You wish.
Not really.
Animated.
Heavy metal.
No, there's no heavy metal on this.
You left out Chud and heavy metal. The whole game's in protest.
I know. Underrated. This is like,
What year?
I think it's like 2004, 2005.
Sin City.
Steve Buscemi did one of the voice actors.
Dark City?
No. It's animated. Dark City's not animated.
Yeah, I never saw it.
We didn't miss anything.
Dark
Is it
City is
sci-fi?
amazing. What are you talking about?
Is it
I didn't
sci-fi
hate
or
it.
This is not sci-fi. It was an animated horror movie for kids.
Oh.
It was spooky, but like not over the top to
Goosebumps.
really. What? No, it wasn't Goosebumps. It had the name Monster in the title.
I was gonna say Monster House.
Monster House is correct.
never saw it.
I always want to
Oh.
see that.
That was
Yeah,
a
it's
pretty good
good.
movie. I didn't know Steve Buscemi was in it.
He plays the old man who lives in the house.
No.
Now this is kind of cheap. This is cult classic 80s horror. The guy that did all the creature animation stuff for The Thing and some other stuff went and made his own movie.
Got to be Evil Dead or one of them.
No, it is Halloween themed.
Fright Night.
No, that's not Halloween themed. It's one of those cult classics that if you haven't seen it, you're not going to be able to guess it. But I remember I
Mhm.
watched it and I thought it was just great. It was just because the creature stuff was so well done.
I don't know it.
Toxic
Yeah,
Crusaders.
no, had a few sequels, but I mean, it had a gourd themed name.
Word.
Killer Tomatoes and the Planet of Something or Others.
No, that's right. It was called Pumpkinhead. Pumpkinhead.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
Hmm.
Heard of it.
Gotta be like the new
Oh,
game.
Never Ending Story.
No,
Never Ending Story 2.
nope,
How to Train Your Dragon live action.
no. That's a
Never
good
Ending
guess,
Story
though.
Part
The
2.
Hobbit.
The Hobbit.
Oh yeah.
The Desolation of Smog.
You
Is
know what I'm
that
talking
third
about with
Hobbit
Never
movie
Ending Story,
good?
though, right?
What?
You know what I'm talking about with Never Ending Story, though, right?
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
With the oh, my stupid camera's doing that thing. I hate that.
Right, chill for like a minute. We're talking about shows. I hear a dog barking. I gotta go see what's going on.
I'm going to
I
bed.
gotta hit the road anyway. Good night, gents.
All right.
Yeah.
I got a new cool game in the mail that we played tonight that I'm pretty excited to try tomorrow. Called Temple Twist from Cosmos. This one is a really neat, like little like puzzly thing where you get this 3D structure here, and you're like putting a die in there, and you have to like move it and turn it like this, and like move the die inside, and like place walls in order to like get the die into certain rooms. And it's like almost a 3D puzzle, but gamey. I think people are gonna like this. But apparently, there's like a expedition mode where you can play in a whole bunch, like 20 different missions. One to put on your radar.
Received my Hunt for Blackbeard, which I'm excited to play. That's by Fort Circle, the same guys who did Shores of Tripoli, which is one of my favorite two players. And I did finally play Old King's Crown.
Yeah. What do you think?
I wasn't blown away like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing. I am in awe of their ability to do the game, and it was fun. We're actually going to play it again tomorrow and see what we think. Yeah, I mean, it was good.
I played it a few times. I think it gets better with once you know the strat.
Yeah. I just, it combines a whole bunch of different. Somebody called it like advanced condottieri, which I actually appreciated. Made me like a lot.
All right, here we go. Up next.
Starship Troopers.
Nope. Older movie, 80s.
Gremlins.
No, that's Labyrinth.
No, that's not Labyrinth.
It's the Muppet guys though. The
Dark Crystal.
Dark Crystal. That's what I was trying to say.
The Skrillex or whatever they're called.
The Skeksis.
Skrillex. Oh, the Gexies, not the Skrillex.
I think Skrillex is a DJ, isn't he?
Yes. Oh, it's a Stephen King one.
That's Cujo.
Oh, Christine.
Christine.
That's a Stephen King one, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, Arachnophobia.
No,
Eight-legged freaks.
Is that a spider?
it is a spider, but it is not Eight-Legged Freaks.
That's what's that stupid movie about?
This was not a stupid movie.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Boom.
Found footage.
Shelob.
Shut up. No, you're right. It's not a stupid movie.
Mr. Frodo. Idiocracy?
Ed the Clown.
It does look like Idiocracy.
No, it's the clown. Ed the Clown. He's from what the fuck is the movie?
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
No. Rob Zombie directed.
Oh, the one,
House of a
the
Thousand
family.
Corpses.
Yeah.
House of a Thousand Corpses.
Wow, look at that.
The Nun.
And that is
House
the
of a
Nun.
Thousand Corpses.
That's well done.
That's scary. Gosh. Starship Troopers.
No,
That looks like the era, though, for sure.
this is late 2000. This is late 2000 teens. I think I remember.
Is it Chud or heavy metal?
It is neither
Galaxy
of those.
Quest?
That will
Galaxy
not be
Quest.
the answer for either. Alien invasion type movie.
Battle for Los Angeles.
No. This was when because the creatures had really hard armor and they couldn't be
Oh, A Silent Place.
Quiet
close
Place.
enough. A Quiet Place.
A Quiet Place, yeah. Yeah. Bride of Chucky.
Nope.
Megan?
Annabelle.
Annabelle.
Oh, yeah.
What was that movie?
Not good. It was. I mean,
Not
it's
good.
based. It's based on all those people like The Conjuring and stuff like that, and like Leslie and Ed Warren or whatever, and they were just giant grifters, but they're trying to make movies off of the books they wrote. This was in like the late 90s or early 2000s. This was like, oh,
The
this is the
Ring.
movie. Yeah, there you go.
Hmm.
The Ring.
Did you hear she died?
Oh, really?
Who's the actress that played the Ring?
No way.
Yeah.
Sucks.
The American Ring. I don't know.
I always thought The Grudge was better, but Ring was good.
Never
Yeah,
seen it.
the Ring is scary. Slither?
No. These cats are driving me crazy.
What's the movie about the guy who has the rats for pets?
That was Ben, but this is not that. The 90s, I believe, had bees as a motif. Those are bees coming out of a
Was it
mouth.
vampire?
Wicker Man?
No, not Wicker Man.
Oh,
Man is
Lawnmower Man.
No,
Oh
not
no, this is
Lawnmower.
Candyman.
There you go.
Candyman.
Candyman.
The Candyman can.
Little
BBC
Shop
More.
of Horrors.
Oh,
Little
yeah.
shop. Little shop of horrors.
I do feel like I'm punching above my weight tonight.
You did it the last time too.
Fright Night.
Yep.
Boom.
Yep. Right night. Been guessing it all night. Why didn't I?
Great movie. Great movie.
Yeah.
I love Fright Night. Slither.
Nope. This was a really obvious one, so I had to try really hard to hide it.
It's another Alien movie?
Yeah, it's the first Alien.
Alien one. Okay.
Gremlins.
Critters.
Critters. Critters.
Critters.
Same damn movie. Somebody's cashing in on it.
Yeah. Here's a gimme.
Halloween.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Silver Bullet.
I mean, no, it's not.
Is it a werewolf?
It's not a werewolf. It's much bigger.
Bigger than a werewolf.
Had a like one of those viral ad campaigns where they didn't really tell you much about it, so you had to
One of
wonder
those
what.
found. It said one of those found footage movies. It's what is the name of that?
Oh, it's the yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, it's the name of like a street or something, or
You're almost there.
yeah. I hated that movie with all my heart.
No, you hate a lot of things, Scott.
Cloverfield.
Oh,
Yes,
Cloverfield. Yeah.
Cloverfield.
I never saw the original one.
That's so bad.
The Wicked Witch.
There you go.
Oh,
Well
nice.
done.
Go back. The hell part were you showing? For
The
chin?
chin.
Her chin, the top of her,
Yeah.
the top
That's
of her finger.
that's impressive right there. That may be the best guess of the night.
Also terrified me as a child.
Yeah.
Pretty terrifying.
Flying monkeys, man. Oh,
Them.
No,
No.
that's
Creature from 20,000 Leagues.
no, it's like a
Sharknado.
Korean thing.
Yeah, it is a Korean thing. And it's such a good movie. It's so
We
good.
talked about
The
it.
Host.
The host.
Yeah, the
It's-
host.
That was a cool monster.
Yeah, like the mutated fish thing.
Yeah. Well,
It was just a force of nature too. There was just nothing about it that could stop it.
When Harry Met Sally.
Ah, no.
No idea.
Look at the finger holding it.
Yeah.
That doesn't tell.
Is it a Predator movie?
It's not a Predator movie. It's been guessed earlier a couple of times, but
Chud. Heavy metal.
I'm gonna award you no points.
Okay.
May God have mercy on your soul.
Spawned.
Jurassic Park.
This was the original, but it did spawn a sequel.
Did Mira Sorvino, what's her name? That's not correct. Mira
No.
Sorvino win an Academy Award for it?
No.
Splice.
No. What's a good thing? It technically it's kind of a Christmas movie.
Gremlins.
Yeah, there you go.
Die Hard.
It's when he gets a gun at the very end and puts his and Stripe puts his hand on the water. This was a sequel.
Bram Stoker's.
No, this is a sequel to and it was such a over the top good movie. The main character and hero actually got to come back to this cinematic universe for a recent movie. I don't even know how to even explain. I just thought these monsters were super cool. Guillermo del Toro, I believe, is the director of it, if I remember correctly.
Pan's Labyrinth.
It's not Pan's Labyrinth. I gotta make sure. I might be off base here. Hold on.
It's not Tom Cruise. Though.
Yeah, directed by Guillermo del Toro. The starred Ron Perlman.
Hellboy?
No,
It's not Bram Stoker's.
Nope.
No.
Sorry, Ron Perlman.
Alien Resurrection.
No. I mean, I can tell you who the main character is, but you know immediately what it is. Chris Christopherson was in the movie.
Oh, it's Blade.
Blade.
Not Blade? Oh, is it Blade 2?
Blade 2. When the hybrid offshoot vampires showed up.
Oh, yeah.
That's not creepy at all.
Blade 1.
No.
Indiana Jones
piece
and
of rope?
the Temple of Doom.
Nope.
Blair Witch?
No. Blockbuster.
Blockbuster.
Made a lot of money.
Another reference.
Practical effects. '70s.
Total Recall. Not 70s.
Is that a eyeball back there?
No, it is not.
It's just a piece of rope.
Yeah, I cheated pretty good on this one.
Wicker Man.
No. More of a thriller than a horror movie.
Blowout.
Great movie, but no.
I know.
Vertigo?
No.
Rear Window?
It had a monster in it, remember?
Well, right. I don't know.
Based on a best-selling book.
Salem's Lot.
No. It's a good guess, though. Really, this author's only big hit as far as his book goes.
Only big. In the 70s.
'70s.
Amityville Horror.
No. That's more of a horror than a thriller. This is more of a thriller and like maybe an adventure than a horror. But it has a monster in
The Goonies.
it. No.
You can't gotta admit that's a pretty good guess.
Oh, it better not be Jaws, is it? Stupid Jaws.
Uh, Jaws is always last.
Of course.
I read something that was cool about Jaws. So when the book came out, it was getting a lot of press. Like people were like, "Oh, this book's really good," and it was selling, but it wasn't selling crazy good. And Steven Spielberg and the other producers of the movie, they bought thousands of copies of Jaws. One, to push it up the bestseller list. So like people would say, so people would say, "Oh, this book's selling a lot." So like they would, so distributors would say, "Oh, well, hey, this book is selling a ton. Maybe you should get it as well." And then also they were then sending the books out to newspapers around the nation that to like for people to read so they would write reviews and magazines and any kind of outlet that would create a review of the book. And then when people started talking about the book and like people started buying the book, then they already had it planned where it said soon to be a major motion picture from whatever. So by the time it was the advertising stuff they did for it was ingenious. By the time they actually got to the point where they were gonna release the movie, the fervor for the movie was like
it was over the top. It was its own, like, it was very viral in the sense, like, what we would consider like viral, like literally, like before the movie was even done, people were like buying tickets to go see the movie and check it out. And then, of course, obviously they did a really good job with the movie, so people, went crazy for it. But yeah, I found that interesting that they kind of played the market. They played the people to like make it a thing before it was a thing.
Folks, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, yeah. Quit your crying. Um,
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Scott Demers.
I'll let you know how my conversation with Shane goes tomorrow.
Well, I think I'm in there too, so
Oh, well, that's cool.
it's at 4, right?
Yes.
Actually, I won't be able to make that. My son has an Olympic weightlifting thing at 4:30 that
Okay.
I gotta go do.
So I'll let you
But
know how.
well, no, I mean, aren't you're just making sure that Sean isn't like muddying the waters, basically, right?
I'm not saying any of that publicly.
Have
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Yeah, I don't know. I think that um I think that the world of um board gaming is shrinking, and that we're having a big
say that.
chance. I mean, I just like seeing that convention at Origins, and like less than half of the people there were publishers. They were just more than happy not to have booths.
I mean, is it just moving more like a Jamie Stegmaier kind of thing? Like people aren't like conventions are really expensive, right? If you're just going to sell board games, right?
I mean, I don't know, man.
Like if that's the like put it together, like do the math. You need a staff of like a couple few people, 3, 4, or 5 people. Unless you have one person running the booth the whole time, which I think is. Did you have a big team, or like how big was your team?
At Origins,
Yeah,
it was me and Jerry. Shane showed up every
2
once in
people,
a while, but I mean, but it was
3 people.
But it was more 2. I mean, it was
Like what do you
Shane
think the
showed up
expense
for
of?
and then had a meeting or whatever.
I mean, you have like a 5 days of hotel, right? A couple $100 a day, so a couple thousand there, plus food,
Yeah.
plus travel, plus logistics of getting everything there. Like it's probably like a $5,000 to $10,000 expense. That's a lot of board games.
Yeah. I mean,
And if you
you're
don't, I mean, if you're just looking at it as a zero sum game, right? Like, are you going to break even on that trip? And or do you think you made as much impact? Because obviously there's people who aren't going to go buy the game and they'll buy it after the fact, which is still valid marketing expense, right?
Well, I mean, we also had things where it was like, oh, here's this game. It normally we had games that, I mean, and not like anything new, right? They weren't like, oh, this is a brand new game that everybody wants kind of thing, but it was like, here's a game that has really good ratings and people really like it, and it's like, buy a game of Champions in Midgard. It's on sale here for $35, and people are like, you're just like, this game is
The
like
competition is so high now, though.
the
There's
what?
so many, and it's an old game, right? It's an older game, let's say.
Well, yeah, but if you've never played it, it's still good. I mean, I don't know.
Right, but how do you convey that to somebody? Like they know the name, they've seen it over the years, right? It's not new, and people are aware of it, unless they're brand new.
Yeah,
I don't know.
neither do I. I mean, I don't know what the answer is. It feels it feels like you're trying the a lot of the squeeze ain't worth the juice,
I mean, gas is high. Like, are people driving in like like $4 to $5 a gallon or whatever it is? Like that that can dissuade people from going on top of the other expense. I'm just saying, like, it's not the best conditions to have a fun weekend at a convention unless it's priced right. I don't know. I mean, I hope you're wrong.
I mean, did you see that Awaken Realms bought Thundergriff Games?
No. What's Thundergriff? Which one's Thundergriff?
They made Darwin's Journey. That was their big one.
Darwin's Journey. That's a good game. I like that game.
Yeah, but they Awaken Realms just we're just gonna buy
Okay.
another. I mean, that was like, and everybody's been saying, wait, when is Awaken Realms gonna buy, X, Y, and Z? Because there's been a lot of like theory that was gonna happen, right? Because they're getting big
Oh,
enough to do that.
Galileo. Yeah, they had the Galileo games. Are they Polish?
Hmm.
Is it that kind of connection?
I don't know,
I don't know either.
but I mean, yeah, but they bought it, right? So I mean, I don't know. I don't have the answer. I just feel like there was nobody at Origins. There was nothing like everybody had a thing, right? Nobody was like, um, nobody was like sitting around, holding on to like one of those things where it's like, oh look, the last like 7 people that you saw all were all like carrying the same game, right? They raced over and they bought the game and now they have it. I saw a
They're in
lot of
stuff.
people holding Arcane Wonders blind boxes.
Saw a lot of
which-
those.
But
What?
that correlates to the economy being not great. Right? You can buy a cheap box and get a good game, decent game for cheaper than retail or whatever.
I think Origins is just becoming a game playing convention. Like the library just they it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And like Rio Grande games, like last year I thought I got a boatload of games. Like I'll show you the collection of games that I got from Rio Grande just going to the games library, because last year they had like a system where they would roll a die and you might get a game. This year it was just as soon as you got done checking in your game. How do I flip this? How do you flip the screen? There we go. So that was one. I got
Ooh,
Chicken
Cha
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 Cha.
Cha. We
That's a good
got
game.
Findorf, Dice Realms. We got 1, 2, 3, 4,
That's
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the Rio Grande train games and Woodcraft. And I think I had one more game too, another children's game somewhere.
They were
You
giving
just
that
were
much
there.
stuff
They
away
just were handing them to
for
you.
one person.
For everybody, whenever you returned a game at the game library, you went and rolled a d20, and they just had these, and they had hundreds of boxes of these Rio Grande games, maybe 100 boxes of Rio Grande games, and yeah, they just replenished them every day. I got like 12 different promo cards of Dominion, like promo decks, like Rio Grande just, and that place is just packed. Like Saturday night, especially, like you could not find a table, and Berkey had tables everywhere, just hundreds of tables. It is awesome. Saturday, like just the gaming library and cabs and how they run it. Chef's kiss.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people carrying those train games, and I was like, these are being given away by
Oh yeah,
somebody.
100%. Like I heard that joke so often. Guess I'm a train gamer now, and you just see people with this just massive stacks of them everywhere, everywhere. Because yeah, you roll the d20, but like 9 of the options were the train game.
Which train game?
Uh, I don't know. Southern Pacific, Colorado, Midland, Texas, and Pacific, West Riding Revisited, whatever Rio Grande's train game line is.
I mean, I just might have too much stock. I mean, we've
No.
given away a lot of Rio's been very generous to give us games to give away at BGG Con.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like, and to see the kids too, like especially on like Family Day, just like the kids being like, "What? I get a free game!" and like freaking out. It's really cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there was no Tabletop Tycoon. There was no. Um, I mean, who? None of the big players that you see at Gen Con time in and time out were there. They just weren't. They just weren't at Origins.
Right.
I thought it was still a pretty great convention though. I had a blast. I think most people did. I heard there was some rumors of them moving. Like, I heard there was some scuttlebutt about that. But
Moving on to Columbus, you think?
yeah,
Where? I mean,
I don't know.
yeah, I mean, where are they going to go? I mean, I just,
I hope
I'm
they
not
don't.
saying they can't or they shouldn't. They've been in Columbus for how long?
Well, they also like are starting their own convention in Pittsburgh or something. Apparently,
I mean, I'm sure that the people that work there are trying very hard to like make the best of it, but I mean, it just seemed over and over again like they had no clue what they were doing.
there was definitely some technical issues I noticed, but I think I think overall, from what I saw on like Facebook, most people were pretty happy with most things. Like it didn't seem like mostly downing.
I
Even
talked
though
to a
everybody
hand.
hates the new badges. Everybody hated the
I
new badges.
I talked to a hand. Oh, the badges sucked. No name on them, so like you don't know who you're talking to.
Yeah.
I don't know. I talked to a handful of uh I talked to a handful of publishers, and by no means totally apocryphal data, but everybody said sales are down. This sucks. You know,
I was
don't
talking about
wanna.
people. But yeah, I would believe that. I would definitely believe that. The exhibitor hall, especially like the last few hours, did not feel like it was very busy. And I'm sure you've felt that pretty strongly.
Oh yeah. I mean, it was just bad, and yeah, I don't know. But what are you gonna do? I mean,
I gotta think it's partly economy. I mean, I guess we'll see what Gen Con brings, right?
yeah, I'm interested to see what happens with Gen Con. I think in Gen Con the only way to like make it and to do well is I think in Gen Con you gotta have something new and you release it there. Or have something that everybody wants that's already
Probably. But that's hard to do, right? Every year.
Oh, it is. I
Year after
mean,
year after year.
yeah, exactly. I mean, can't wait for the can't wait to release 10th anniversary champions at BGG Con this year. I mean, how many people are going to be wanting to buy a $350 game at BGG Con?
350. That's what it
Yeah.
costs?
Oh, I mean, Shane wants to charge even
350?
more for it. Well, yeah, and that's why backers got it for 250. It's a one time only printing. We're never reprinting it again. We're whatever we got left over
Where
after
have
we
I heard
deliver
that before?
everything is going to be sold as a premium.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be
I mean, that's a tough thing to swallow at a convention in the middle of Dallas that you have to like
Oh, I
drive home
know.
a gigantic box.
What are
Especially
your
if you're
thoughts
flying in.
about PAX Unplugged in Houston? What are your thoughts about that?
Cool?
You gonna go?
Probably not. Probably not.
Because they're dead to
I think
you?
my conventioning days are slowly going away.
Yeah.
I might Gen Con is still not 100% for me.
We're just gonna have to Mr. T B.A. Baracus you. Just like
Yeah, just to come
give you a
come bring a
shot
van,
and
van up to the thing and knock me out.
yeah, knock you out. I'm flying.
I'm just remembering last year, the getting there was fine. It was not great. But coming back, man, was rough.
Yeah.
The COVID and being a 12 plus hour delay on top of it all, I was so miserable.
Yeah. I
So,
no, I agree.
and I'm just like, ugh, do I want to put myself through that again? Because I'll probably get sick again. I
I
got
don't
sick
know,
of
man.
BGG Con too, by the way. I'm not escaping anything. BGG Con got me too.
I stayed true to my
Sucks.
my regimen of vitamin C tablets in the morning, hand sanitizer
Wish that worked for me.
constantly. What?
I wish that worked for me. I've
I
done
don't
it.
know.
Anyway, I don't know. We'll see.
Just loading it up,
Guess I still have
loading it
some
up
time.
with
I should get a
vitamins and
ticket,
whatever.
an actual like airplane ticket. That might be the bigger problem, getting a ticket.
Maybe.
Or I could just tell Lincoln and Nikki to drive it. They're coming into town to hang out for a bit beforehand.
Well, it is like everything runs in cycles. I mean, remember when like 5 years ago everybody had a board game table company? Now there's none.
Not none.
I mean, not none, but I mean, there's like one.
Well, I
You
mean,
know, I
yeah,
mean, it's just
like
like it
how
used
many
to
board
be.
game
Come
tables
here
can
and
you
we'll
sell?
show you. We'll show you. All these
Like, what do you
things and
think the
everything.
core?
Yeah.
How big do you think the core hobby is? How many? Is it 1 million people? More than 1 million? Less than 1 million? Like someone that'll drop like 8 to 10 grand on the table or whatever it is. What was the cost of those? What were those high end tickets? They were costing like at least $5,000, if I recall.
Wormwood.
Yeah. Well, there was the Geek Chics and the Wormwoods. Like, aren't those like high four figures, if not five figures?
Get the bigger ones. Yeah.
Like, what's that audience size? I mean, maybe it's growing. I don't know. I mean, all I know is the website keeps growing, and I've instituted this anti-bot stuff, so I'm trying to get the bots off of our site. If it's all bots, man, I don't know what to do.
I feel like you get to a certain threshold where people are just so wealthy that they would just have someone custom make them a table instead of spend that much money on a table.
I guess there's that. But how big is that? Yeah, like obviously, board games is an affluent hobby. People aren't dropping $50 on a whim to play a game one time, right? Like there's these Kickstarters that have like $50 to $100 buy-in. They thousands of people back in the stuff, thousands, and I don't think that's slowed down much at all. The big stuff, anyway. I'm not talking about the there's so many thousands of projects that are just like maybe they'll get like 300 to 500 backers, and you make their 40 to 50 grand. But what's beyond that? Is it? Well, what's the one that we just had that was so massive? The Brass one. Like Brass is a deep strategy game. No one's buying that on a whim. For
I think
100
there's a
bucks.
ton of
What
people
was
that
100
bought
and
that on
something
the
bucks?
whim. They just that was
You think it was 100
FOMO.
plus?
So here's a number that might help. 18 million copies of Ticket to Ride have sold.
Yes. Yeah, that might be the size of the hobby audience. Although I bet that's probably higher. It's probably less than that.
Well, I mean, that's I think it's more.
That game's in every store now. Like you can go buy that at Walmart and Target, and it's on the shelves, right? So maybe it's like 5 to 10 million
That would buy a table, like a high
that
end
would
table.
buy a
That's the
table.
question.
I don't know. That seems all high to me, honestly.
That does, yeah.
Like not for that kind of money.
if 18 million copies of Ticket to Ride sold, I'll say there's 50 million board gamers in the world that are hobby board gamers. And of that, what percentage would get that table? Probably 1%. So 1% of 50 million, 500,000.
Mm.
So here's just a number. Brass Pittsburgh, 9.6 million raised, 38,000 backers,
Yeah.
40,000 people. By the end of the day, they'll probably sell 40,000 backers. Is
And
that the
half
core
of those
hobby?
people will never play that game.
Is it is that
You really think half?
is it
Yeah.
half or less?
I think that'll be less than that.
I think there's a ton of people that bought that game thinking, "Oh my gosh, I got to get in on this because of all the cool stuff," and then they're going to get it, and maybe when they crack the shrink, they start reading the rules, they'll be like, "Good Lord, what is this?
Is that I've never played Brass.
This is nothing
unfortunately,
like
but-
Chicken Cha Cha Cha." Just
I don't feel like people going into the third version of Brass are going to be blindsided. I just can't imagine there's that many people
but
like,
but nobody. But here's the problem: is that like, look how many packers did they have for the previous one, right? And like just what
Yep.
exponentially? I mean, how many of the, I would love to see, and I'm sure you could look it up, but I'm not going to bother.
they
But
have
how
it?
many people went in there and said, "Just give me all of it," right?
Oh,
Probably
yeah, I don't know.
most.
Do they have numbers on like the levels?
I don't know if they do.
They do
on
I
the
mean,
game
if you
level.
if you run it, you do. But I mean, how many people went in there and were like, "Oh wow, there's always people that are buying this game. I'd really like to get this game," and then they were like, "Oh wow, I can get all of them if I back it at this level, and I can get all of them pimped out, and all of them look great, and all of them will look
Yeah,
awesome."
there is that person, the completionist.
And
5%,
a lot of
10%.
people don't understand just how dense of a unforgiving economic euro Brass is. I mean, Age of Industry was a more fun version of Brass. And because it simplified things down and made the game just more playable. But nobody played Age of Industry. You know, it was just um I don't know. Brass is a good game. Um I
Yeah,
give
but
all the
like
credit
I
in the
said, it's
world to
a
Roxley Games for making something that people wanted, right? But nah.
like what's the last big? Let me look at where the Puerto Rico is, because wasn't Puerto Rico like the most recent big box thing from?
Well, I thought the
Nah,
last thing
Concordia.
was
Or no, it's
was
Concordia now.
Concordia.
Puerto
Yeah.
Rico had 35,000. No, 23,000 backers on Puerto Rico. Let me see where Concordia is at.
And Puerto Rico is absolutely a more simple game than
Yeah, so and
Oh
Concordia's
yeah.
last 14,952, but it's not done. They still have 5 days. 23,000 backers from Puerto Rico. 15,000 right now at Concordia, but I bet it'll probably get like another 6,000 by the end of the day. So maybe well, like 2/3. I don't know. Is that shrinking or growing? I don't really know.
I think I think the hobby as a whole is growing, but hits are becoming fewer and further between just because
Right.
there's so
It's
many.
spread out. It's more spread
Yeah.
out. There's not like one, there's not it's like a lot of companies are doing bangers instead of like 2 to 3.
I also was at Origins, and it feels like there's always like a new company that's like, all right, we're gonna launch with like 3 or 4 games, and it's like there's one that was like, oh yeah, you got the Bruno Fiduti game, and you got a what is it, Reiner Knizia game, and oh, really fun game for Origins. Highly recommend this one. You might even want to get a special game for the BGG con if you want an idea for a special thing size wise. It is delightful, and it feels like a perfect game to like buy a whole bunch of copies and play like a huge version of it. Basic principle is you got a you got this string. You got like this circle right here and a string and a ball on the end, and you flip over a card and there's a number on the back of the card. So you look at the number, it says 4. You look at everybody looks at 4. He says, all right, what's the size of a monkey's brain? And then so you all grab the ball from the top and you're like thinking, all right, how large is a monkey's brain? You know, and you're kind of just pulling the ball down. You're like, all right, I think the monkey's brain's about that much. You know, that probably about
It's a
that big.
measuring game.
Yeah, but everybody reveals at the same time. You do it secretly, and the bottom line is you don't want to have the shortest to the longest, because if you do, you lose a health point, and then once somebody gets eliminated, whoever's the most points wins the game. And it was delightful. Teach it in a
Do you know
minute.
the answer, or is it just whoever has the longest and shortest get
No,
knocked out?
no, you have no clue. And then the fun
Nope.
part is too, you don't even discuss like the question. Like there's one where it was like a bicycle helmet that we did. We played a 6-player game of this, and it was bicycle helmet, and like everybody like kind of went like they were like trying to think about, oh, how about how wide around my head, and then somebody else did like, oh, this is how tall a bicycle helmet is, and so there's also like a gaming of it, like you just try and meet in the middle. It was delightful.
Do you know the name of it?
Size wise from Gamehead.
From Gamehead?
Yeah, they also have a Bruno Feduti game I was talking about, the Friendly Fishing, which is also pretty solid too. I enjoyed that one. Nice little light.
Oh, there is no right answer. Hey, that's Scott Brady.
Yes, I think he's gonna have a hit with this one. I think people are going to love this game. It is.
But you don't ever end up knowing what the reality is. So it's just
It's a party game. No, it's just no.
yeah, I
It's
know,
just stupid
but you
fun.
don't
Yeah,
really get to know. So you don't know if you're right or wrong. You're just either too small or too large.
I think it would be cool if it had that bit of information.
I'm
But
curious
no,
to
it's
play
not
it.
that
Actually.
game.
I mean, I want to play it. Yeah, that sounds fun.
Oh yeah, learn in a minute, know it forever. Delightful. Highly recommend. My second favorite game from Origins.
Okay. By the way, I played Jinxo at BGG Con. I love Jinxo. Have you heard of this one? It's on the STJ list. It's gonna win. I think it's gonna win. That's my favorite.
Oh, it's gonna win.
Jinxo. It's we played it before. It's the game where you basically say, what animal will you see at the zoo? And you write down 3 animals, and then we compare, and whoever matches gets points. There's a little more to it than that, but that's basically the gist of it. You write down, and it's got a tic-tac-toe board, and you write down 3 answers, and you put them strategically in your tic-tac-toe board, so you can like make sure you get the most amount of points if you match somebody. And you do 3 sets of 3 questions, three sets of 3, and you have 9 answers at the end, and then you just call out answers, and whoever you match with, you get points. We played that game before. It's been done before. Like green team wins. It's basically like a green team wins kind of thing. But it was super fun. Very fun.
Oh, I was
It's
gonna
just
tell
a fun conversation game. You're like, no one wrote down lion, or a zebra. Like, come on, what zoo are you going to? That kind of, it's that kind
monkey.
of
What is your
I
problem?
know monkeys. Nobody had monkeys. Like one of my favorites was writing down 3 cartoon dogs. 3 cartoon
Three
dogs.
cartoon dogs.
Name
I
3.
would say Scooby Doo. I would say,
I'll tell you my 3 after you name 3. Actually, fictional dogs, not cartoon. Fictional.
oh,
That changes it.
not cartoon. You change
Not
these
cartoon.
things
Not
around
necessarily
on me.
cartoon. Just fictional.
Well, I mean, what do you mean by fictional, though? I mean,
Name
you
a
mean-
fictional dog.
But-
It's been in a movie. It's been on a cartoon. It's been a comic.
Okay, well then you go Snoopy.
I did not write down Snoopy.
What?
I mean, name your 3, and I'll tell you my 3 because I remember what I wrote.
I mean, Scooby Doo, Snoopy, and Astro.
Okay. So we would not have matched anything. I did Benji.
Benji's not
Lassie.
fictional. Benji's real.
What do you mean? It's in a movie. It's not a real. It's a.
But the
it's a
dog is
fictional thing.
real. It's not fictional.
Okay.
That dog is an actor.
Well,
Lance.
it didn't matter. If someone wrote down Benji, I would have matched them, and I did match people with Benji and Lassie, and Marmaduke. And I
Marmaduke
nailed
over
all-
Snoopy.
and I forgot about Snoopy for some reason. Now, other people said Snoopy. I'm just saying it's one of those games where you basically come up with 3 things, and it's just fun.
I would hate this game.
I think it sounds fun.
It was super fun. Anyway, that's my. I hope they let that pick. I mean, I like the Stickerville, the Cozy Stickerville, but I don't think it's not like a traditional board game, right? You play it like 10 times, and it's fun for like those 10 times, but then you're done with it, and you really can't go back to play it again. And I'm not saying that every game has to be replayable, but for a game of the year to have a limited number of plays, and you basically, are you going to play that game with the same 10 people, the same people for 10 times? I don't like. I guess they've done legacy games that way, so maybe it'll win. But I mean, I really like that game. It's a delightful game. Delightful.
Hmm.
And the third game is a Morty Shorty. It's called Morty Shorty sorting game where it's kind of like a welcome to, the welcome to game where you put your houses in a row. It's kind of like that, but with potions on a shelf, which I thought that was uninspired, honestly. Like it didn't feel like anything new. I mean, it did what it did. It does well, but not game of the year.
Yeah, cushions on a shelf. That sounds like a fun theme.
Potions on a shelf. Yeah, it was fun, but not game of the year fun. I felt there have been other games this year that were way more fun than that.
And you watch the new season of Rick and Morty so far?
No, I'm so behind on that show. I've not kept up.
It's unfortunate. First episode was good. Second one was really clever.
It's a clever show.
Yeah, I mean I'm not giving anything really away, but the whole premise of the second episode is Rick's going on vacation. But his vacation is that he mind wipes himself to think of himself to be like to go and be like just an average Joe on another planet who likes to go ice fishing and just relax and bowl with his friends. But like that version of him figures out that like it's like a Total Recall thing where he figures out, oh wait a minute, no, I like this life better than the other one. I don't want to go back. And so it's this weird. It plays with that a little bit. It's worth it. It's good. It's good stuff. And yeah, that show's clever. They do a good job.
It is fun.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! So I haven't played Arkham Horror in probably like 5 or 6 years,
Okay.
and we played this weekend, and my God, we had such a great time with it.
Second
Arkham Horror
edition or third
LCG.
or horrible third
LCG.
edition.
LCG,
Oh, LCG. Okay.
which was so great. We had such a great time with it, and we played the Edge of the Earth campaign, and it's just so good. I don't know, like that game is just super good.
Yeah.
It does take a long time to play, though. That's my only downside. We played all day and only made it like through two scenarios of 10, which was a little snappier. Our second game was definitely quicker than the first because we kind of it took us a while to remember how to play. So we hadn't played it so many when it first came out.
Nice.
But it's super fun. You ever played the LCG?
No.
It's really good. I haven't.
Hey, how's it going? I just popped in to say hi. I have to leave again.
You have to leave again?
Yeah, but I wanted to say hello, good evening.
Hey.
I'm
Wow.
so
I
busy.
love you guys.
Love you too.
Congrats on your
You
opposites of a grievance.
Oh yeah, I forget what we decided the name for the opposite of a grievance was, but
A
berry.
a bread.
oh
A what?
A berry.
Harry,
Aaron?
A berry.
that's nice. Yeah. No, it's just
Fire away.
Hello, Evan.
We can't quite hear you though. Is your mic working?
Oh, let me see.
You're a little low.
Is that a
Yeah.
joke because he got 0 score?
Bonk. There we go. How about
There,
that?
better. That's
Yeah.
better.
Oh, there's just a nice Lance. Did you see this review for After the Empire?
No.
Oh, so
Not paying attention to you.
I know. You know who Paul Denon is, right? He designer of
I know who he is.
Dune Imperium and Clank and stuff. He just wrote a really nice, little review
Yeah, it's awesome.
in the threads on After the Empire, and I was like, oh, it it just hit that like, oh my God, like he's played my game. You know, it just felt really cool.
That's awesome.
Nice.
He posted on BGG.
It was a thread on the After the Empire page. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's
It's
super cool.
it was talking about like Lance's favorite character, the Demon Barber.
Demon Barber's great.
But yeah, so that was my
Meat
berry.
pies.
Meat pies for everyone.
Oh, is it Sweeney Todd,
Yeah.
the Demon Barber of Fleet Street,
Inspired by Sweeney Todd, not taken
inspired
directly,
by Sweeney Todd?
not taken directly from Sweeney Todd.
Sometimes you don't want to heal your soldier.
You know, I mean,
Yeah, you might want to feed him to the body might go missing.
Yeah, exactly. And then we have, and you know, like the ability on the card doesn't say anything
Meat
like
pies of
that.
questionable origin.
It just says, you know, sacrifice one soldier, gain 4 food. There's no, you know, it doesn't say what you're doing with them or why they're being sacrificed. It lets you tell the story. Anyway, that was my little like, oh my gosh, what a nice little thing. It's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
But I gotta run. It's good to see y'all's faces. And I'll see you guys next week.
Laters.
Okay. Yeah, later.
Bye.
I have been. There's a couple of things. I'm kind of over doing anything on crowdfunding anymore. Like me backing things. I don't like waiting for my shit. I don't like the fact that like there's a handful of ones I'm never gonna get my stuff, and I gave them good, decent money for said stuff.
Yeah.
I nothing that hits it ever really like makes me go, oh my gosh, I gotta get that.
Yeah, you're jaded.
I
Jaded.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we've been in this thing for like 25 plus years, right?
Yeah. Makes it
Like, it's hard to get excited about everything every time. Kind of wears out after a while. Takes a lot more to move the needle.
I also
I think that's just everything with life, isn't it?
yeah.
Kind of.
I was
Sorry,
also
but so,
digging through all my old stuff, and I was like, okay, I'm keeping these board games.
Oh yeah, did you sell all your stuff?
I sold a ton. I still have more to sell. I couldn't
What are you
get
gonna
rid
do
of
with
them.
money? That paid for your origin trip.
My wife turns 40 this year, so I think I'm gonna use it to
Tell your wife's age on the air.
what?
You can say your wife's age on the air. Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna be 55 this year, so anyway.
Welcome to the club.
No, so
Beth, you should jump on or we should hang up and like run out of gas a little bit.
but here's the
Once
thing.
get something.
We can hang up soon, but as I was cutting, like I had a few games, I was like, I'm keeping this, whatever. But they were still like in shrink, and there was like expansions, and I was like, well, I gotta get rid of some of these boxes. So I was sitting at my kitchen counter today, punching games and putting the things in the baggies and everything like that. Man, after like the third or fourth, I was like, God, this is for the goddamn birds. I was like, I was so over it. I was just like,
Yeah, believe me, I won't punch a game unless I'm about to play it. Yeah.
it was just so goddamn aggravating.
You know what? take a break from it. Like, you got to build your appetite back up. Take a break.
I don't play board games for fun ever. So
Okay.
I don't know why I'm supposed to take a break from.
Oh, well then, I guess you're just kind of done.
I feel like it
You
sometimes.
play games for work. I mean, you play
I gotta
testing.
play like
Maybe that's-
4 hours
Maybe
of
that's the thing that
RimWorld
burns you
tomorrow.
out. Yeah, you got to play a fun game. You got to play a game that's done.
No, I gotta play like 4 hours of RimWorld tomorrow. As we try to like get things to work, and I'll be like, everything sucks. Nobody's happy. I don't know. It'll be fine. You know what really annoys me too? I know we've said this before, like this stuff, like we've said like just things. They hear you say a thing, and then it like all of a sudden you start seeing ads for it. Like earlier today, I called my mom. This shit just spooks the fuck out of me. Earlier today, I called my mom to remind her that my son has a weightlifting meet tomorrow at 4:30. And then she's like, "Oh, my friend Vivian won a Traeger grill. Is that worth a lot of money?" And I said, "Mom, I don't even know. I didn't even say the name. I said, I don't know anything about that. I've never even heard of that brand." "Well, I mean, isn't it good?" And I was like, Mom, I don't even know if it's any good or if it's worth anything or anything. I have no idea. Because it was just one of those things where it's like, why do I care? Just look, 4:30 tomorrow, high school, be there, that kind of thing. I get done, I go back to my job, start working. I click on something. The first Google ad comes up: Traeger grills are for sale at Ace Hardware. It's like, how? Just
Yeah. You know how to solve this problem?
give
Throw
up.
away your phone.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Maybe she searched it. And the fact that she is friends with you on Facebook, they cross-pollinated.
You know damn well it's fucking listening all the time.
I don't know, man. I hate to think that.
All the time. They're always listening.
Mm-hmm.
But if she like, I think that is a possibility though. Like if you search for something, it could show up in other people's feeds potentially, right? Because you're friends with them. Like there's this definitely like this interconnectedness now that might be like, oh well, Scott's looking at Traeger grills. Lance should go look at. It's going to put a Traeger grill on here.
Maybe.
Now tomorrow we'll see if I get a Traeger grill ad. I'm going to be like, yep, definitely what listening, because I've never once ever thought about a Traeger grill ever.
Do we learn more about Traeger grills right now?
No, don't go searching.
Like,
I
what
know what
makes
it
it
is.
so special? Let's see what all the
It's
hubbub
just a
is about.
brand. Are they smokers? They make smokers or
Traeger
I'm
grills
not
not
searching.
just
I'm
like
not
any
searching
other
anything.
brand,
I'm not
Scott.
typing anything into my phone or
They're
computer.
made in El Paso, Texas. That's how you know they're built Ford tough.
Okay. And so what, did you get one on your Facebook feed? Traeger grill? Lance?
Did you
Did you get
Forrest,
a Traeger ad
did you
on
do
your
anything
Facebook feed?
for did you do anything for Father's Day?
My kids came to Origins.
I called my dad, talked to him for about a half an hour, 45 minutes. Yeah. He still doesn't know where he's going to move in his elderly age. He lives on the side of a mountain, by the way. I worry about them.
Yeah.
Like anything happens, there's no one coming to get them. Right? When you live so rural and your closest neighbor is a mile away, the neighbor you speak to. Anyway, he's like, we've been trying to decide where to move, and I'm like, I go, what's your top three? He's like, none of the above, and I'm like, what? That doesn't make sense. You have nothing. You have zero prospects of where you're going to move to.
I So you're not going to go to Gen Con? You're still just up in the air about this?
And I'm just thinking back to last year, and I'm like, do I really want to go? Like, what's like? I mean, it's important to go I think it's important to go as a company. We have the full team. Everybody's going, but I may not be.
Everybody funny.
No,
Now you funny too.
It was
Classic.
just so miserable for me last year. Like I got sick halfway through, right? And I wasn't feeling great, and I tried to stay away from everybody because I don't want to spread it around. Even though I got the cold medicine and stuff, and that helped a little bit. But then by the time I got home, I had the COVID. It's just like the 12 hours. Like I was just like I'm sitting in the airport shivering the whole time. Notice I've got my jacket on. It is 90 degrees outside. Like my blood, I'm cold blooded as I'm like allergic to air conditioning. Yeah. I have to wear jackets. I have to wear jackets everywhere.
Got a fever of 23.
That's right, exactly.
I'm cold blooded. I'm cold blooded.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, maybe I just do skip it this year. I had a great time last year for the first couple days.
It was interesting. I have a few meetings at Origins. But it was surprising. Not a lot of game manufacturers. Usually I get like 7-8 game manufacturers stop by.
Trying to pitch. Yeah.
No. Use us to make your next game kind of thing. Like 2.
So what's the deal with D&D? Like what happened?
With D&D?
Yeah, like what's the drama with D&D?
Oh, that big thing is they want to go all digital.
All digital. How does that work? So it's all just on your phone? Like you can only buy
Yeah, and
books
you'll have to
No
like
printed
pay a
books?
subscription service to have access to the rules and
Oh, I see. It's not the way everything is going these days.
yeah. Everything's a subscription service.
Yeah. Trying to think,
Nobody's
like, what do you
happy.
own? Like, what mediums do you own anymore that you really need to own? Like, you could get all your books digitally. You could get all your movies digitally.
Yeah, but the youngins, they're
Music.
going back to buying DVDs and actually buying music now.
The youngins.
Ross like goes out and buys DVDs all the time, goes to the thrift stores.
Is that because they're just cheaper?
I think they find the idea of putting the physical media into the thing and watching it to be cute or quaint, if you will.
So it's interesting how much of a pain in the ass it was to like listen to the music you wanted to listen to back when we were growing up. And now you don't have to deal with that anymore, and they rage against it. If that's what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you remember back in the day? You're like, oh, I can only put 10 CDs in my car because I had the 10 CD changer, and you never changed them because it was such a pain to switch out the CDs and your
Go to
10
your
CD
trunk.
changer. Yeah, in the trunk. Like you had the silver box of your trunk, and you push the button and like rah, 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 it's doing the thing and like pops out this cartridge, and you have to be like, okay, well, I want to swap out. And you have to find the one you want to swap out. You never did it because it was such a pain. And you're like, God, I wish I could get all my music. And then you got the iPod in your car with the little, receiver that would
Mhm.
transmit. The transmitter would transmit over the 88 point whatever FM. And you're like, oh my God, I can listen to everything now. And then you're limited by how much you could download on the iPod, right? And then of course you'd be like, well, I got the same 1,000 songs I'm always listening to. And then it all comes out. You can have every single song ever
Mhm.
made of all time at any time of the day or night instantly. And now people are like going back to it.
They want to be able to own it.
Do they? Why?
I-
Like I have zero desire to collect physical media anymore. Like after going through VHS tapes, laser discs, DVDs, CDs, tapes, cassettes, records, 8 tracks. I even had 8 tracks. I'm like, I don't care. I don't want any more of that. I guess as you get older, you just kind of don't want to collect
Yeah.
physical things.
They got to rebel against something. And plus, they've never known
Is it
the
a
joy of
rebellion,
having to
or
get
is
rid
it
of
just kind of
everything.
like I don't want to be part of the machine?
Yeah.
Or is that what it is?
What are you rebelling against, Lisa? What do you got?
I mean, I was talking to my dad the other day, like we were talking about the oncoming typhoon of AI, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're minutes away from it. Minutes being like, maybe a year. God, why my stupid camera? Like I do a little thing and it like does a thing, like zooms out. Why did it do that? I don't want it to do that. Stop doing that.
Stop that.
There we go. And what were we talking? What was the So I found this article about like how much things will change when we hit self-recursive improvement. Do you know what that is? Recursive self-improvement. You heard about this term?
No.
So basically means the computer can improve itself. The AI can improve itself. Right? Because once you take a human out of the loop, it can just work all day and night at infinite speeds. Right? You're basically it's one of those things that's very scary because it can just keep self-improving until you can't control it anymore, which that's the fear. Anyway, I was talking to my dad and I'm like, the way it's going, and it may be in his lifetime, that a robot can come and fix your plumbing. And I'm like, will you let a robot into your house to fix your plumbing? And here's the thing, that may be all you have.
Because there just won't be a person that knows how to do it.
Because a person can't compete with a robot price. Anyway, I was just kind of like, I don't know where I got down this path, but I was just having a conversation with my dad on Father's Day about it.
Yes, ridiculous.
But then I was just thinking about like all this physical media stuff that we have, and it's like I think that'll all be gone soon too. Like, why would you make physical media? I guess if someone's going to buy it, people will make it. Yeah, I'm not sure where I
Well,
was
that
going
and
with
the whole world sucks. So everything's on fire.
Yes, Kabuki says they would rather they be
our
plumbers
pools
than
are green.
artists. What's that?
Everything's on fire. Our pools are green.
The pools are green. Oh, the,
Yep.
the reflecting pool. Oh my
Yep.
god! Wow. How are we end up as? I. We're gonna look back on this and be like, what the hell happened?
If we live,
Think you're not gonna make it through this?
I don't know.
You said it,
Because
so you must think it. It's a possibility.
it is absolutely a possibility.
I don't like that thinking.
Well, do you honestly feel like this administration is going to do a willful exchange of power when the time comes?
Happened last time.
I seem to remember a certain thing that happened on January 6th a while
Sure.
back.
I remember that too. Remember.
Yeah. And then he recently just refused to sign a bill that would have that will help help the housing market, because but he will not do it until we do pass the Save America Act or whatever.
Is that where it's at right now? Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah. Everything sucks.
It
Nobody's
does.
happy. And on that note,
I don't want to end on that note.
um, just I can't even.
So Rush was supposed to play in town today, and apparently their gear got delayed at the border. I'm not sure why, but they were in Mexico, and I guess they were coming back to the States, and something happened to their gear, so they had to cancel. Or they moving it to next week. Anyway, that's a different changing topics. Of course, that's a border thing. Maybe that's not better. I went to my HOA meeting today with Michelle. She's on the HOA.
Okay.
We talked about ant incursions. Apparently, these ants are just like monsters. Like, did I tell you guys about the ants in my mailbox?
No.
No.
Like, so we go out to check the mail, and it has like a little piece of paper in there that says ants in mailbox, and I'm like, and the mail is sitting on top of the mailbox, and I'm like, oh, ants in the mailbox. And I open the door, and there are literally thousands of ants in the mailbox. Like it kind of reminded me of like horror movies where the ants are covering every thing on your hand. Like it was like all of the inside of the mailbox was just doing that. It's kind of grossing me out. Like, oh my god, what? Like, for one thing, okay, why are they in the mailbox? Like, do you have any?
That's not the natural habitat of an ant.
There was no food in the mailbox. It was just there was no mail in the mailbox. It was just like ants. And they were kind of doing like, and there was white things. So I'm like, is that larva?
Is it a wooden mailbox?
No, it's metal. Like it's like a solid metal mailbox. And I look down and I see this mound that's about, I would say like a good foot and a half tall. I'm like, what? Are ants going to take over the world? You think? Aren't there like bajillion ants? They could take over at some point.
I mean, I wouldn't.
I remember seeing like a documentary about this at some point, like where the ants could just like destroy everything. Anyway, so we're talking about that, and apparently, like it was one of those conversations, like because we have another thing in the neighborhood where their ants are crawling up this tree. Similar thing. They're like crawling in the tree, covering it with their thousands of ants. I'm like, hey, can we get a exterminator to come in out and help us with this stuff? Anyway, So that was my afternoon. I went to the HOA meeting and talked. Did I tell you guys a car ran into our wall and knocked down the wall? Did we talk about this? Yeah, there was so we live on like a major highway. There's like a six lane highway, like literally out in front of our neighborhood. Right. We're far back from that, but there is a wall, between us and the highway. And a car was flying down the highway the opposite direction. Or sorry, it was going, let's say it's going westward, right? Someone flew by on the westbound, hit the rear end of that car. It spun it around across the median, like so into the eastbound lane, and backed it into the wall and caved the wall in. Literally, the bricks were about, I would say, an inch from the window of the homeowner that lived there, right on the edge of the wall. And so we were talking about like, how do we get this fixed? Like the insurance company, like, so apparently the driver was between insurance companies. So the insurance companies are fighting about who's going to pay for it. I'm like, that's the world we're living in. Can't get anything work done. Can't fix the wall. Like they put up these boards, they put up a wooden barrier to like keep the wall like from people looking into their house from the road.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, it's been a month and
Yes.
no, like normally like aren't the insurance companies supposed to come out and like do the adjustment like right away? Like aren't they supposed to kind of on the spot do it? Isn't that a thing? Like if you wreck your car, you can get an adjuster to look at your car and be like, okay. They come out like very quickly. Yeah, yeah, a car hit the big BGG building too. It hit the tree. But this is a different thing. Nobody was hurt, by the way. Okay. I guess I've changed the subject enough to sign off. Talking about HOA meetings. So we're basically talking with the HOA and like trying to get it like, when are they gonna fix that roof? Or fix the wall?
That ant thing's crazy.
The ant thing is crazy. I was like, I had to get my hose out to like
Yeah, I've been freaking
get him
out.
out of there. I was like, I put the hose in there and I was just running it full blast to just like answer, just like it's like an ant river. I think it was Progressive as the insurance company. Well, Progressive was the new insurance company. So the guy who was at fault, or the insurance company at fault, was between insurance companies. So there has to be some kind of negotiation between the old insurance company and the new one. It's like we're stuck in the middle. And honestly, the wall repair price is not that expensive. Like it's well within reason. Like, but we want to get it done. Like, what is the holdup? Just get it done.
Well, that's how you get ants.
I'm not sure how we get ants like that. I mean, these are like, yeah. I need to go out and look and see if the mound is gone because we poisoned it and all that stuff. But I've never seen anything like it. Should have got a picture.
Well, it's how you get ants. Oh. Anyway.
Yeah, try to think of something other than ants to talk about.
Well, who knows?
There was a snake in the building. Did I tell you about the
I
snake?
saw the picture.
It was a big,
You
that was a big
should have
3 foot long
got
snake.
RFK.
Yeah. So we tried to. I was not there, but like Christine tried to sweep it out, like with a broom, just kind of like broom it along, and it went into the wall and grabbed onto something, and it couldn't. And one of the husbands of one of the ladies who works at the building came over and helped wrestle it out, and they're like literally like pulling it on its tail, like it was wrapping around like a pole. You're what the hell? It's a snake. Did not want to leave. Anyway, they finally got
hanging
it
out.
but they were like, I'm like, man, I don't think I would want to touch that thing. They're slimy.
They're not slimy. They're dry.
Well, they're slippery. It's an
They're not even
unpleasant.
slippery.
They are. I've felt snakes before.
They're not slippery.
They're unpleasant. To
That they
grab.
are.
Yeah. Anyway, it was a rat snake. They put him out to the back, into the woods. Hopefully he goes off in his way. Or he can stay around the building and help kill rats. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Or mice.
Hence the name rat snake.
I mean, it was a big one. He was big. So
He's
he had
just
been
trying
well
to
fed.
help out and be a nice guy, and
I know he's trying to help out the building.
no, and you had to.
But they didn't want to cohabitate with the snake.
You just, I remember my grandma used to chase the blue racer snakes out of her garden all the time. I had to tell her it was like they're doing more help for you than anything. And they're
Keeping
killing all
away
the
the
rats and the
rats,
bunnies and
squirrels.
everything. Yeah, they're just gonna try to eat your veggies, But she just hated them blue racers, man. Those blue racers.
Racer.
Yeah, blue racers. That's what she used to say. That was the snake that she would always see in her.
Oh wow, they're very blue, aren't they?
Yeah. And I mean, I never saw a damn one, but she said she would see them all the time. And I was just like, okay, girl.
Anybody
But-
watching World Cup?
No,
No, nothing. Man,
I
got
know
the
I
fever.
should care, but I just don't.
You don't have to care. I mean, just something to take your mind off the junk.
Just
I like it all the up. I normally I only watch the US matches, but I've been watching a lot of the other teams. Man, I really love a lot of the teams. They're fun. Argentina is quite fun. South Korea is pretty fun. Netherlands. You seen that picture of that guy that plays for the Netherlands? Erlaj Haaland.
mm,
Do you know that name or seen him?
No.
Do you see the picture I posted? Or Norway. He plays for Norway.
oh yeah, he's quite the player.
He's a specimen. I want him to play for the Dallas Cowboys. Be like a tight end.
He
It's
is
fun to watch. Go watch his highlight reel. It's pretty fun.
I agree. I mean, I don't. I can't get into that sport.
Ditto.
It's only once every 4 years.
Yeah. I feel like that should
Embrace-
make it easier, and it doesn't for me either.
What's that? It doesn't do anything for you.
I feel like if America were in the finals, I would watch that. And I would try to care.
Well,
But
we're
short of
advancing
that-
on to the round of 32.
So wait. I always believed in us.
Normally, they're not that good. This year, they're kind of good.
I mean, USA. But if not, then I don't know. Whoever.
Mexico is pretty good too. I think Canada might have gotten eliminated today. I'm not sure.
Can you get one of them Traeger grills there, Forrest?
I've been thinking about it. I've heard that the durability is through the
Canada is-
roof.
Well, we'll see if the Traeger shows up on my feed tomorrow, and then we'll know. Because I have never looked at a Traeger grill ever.
Their 8-year, 85 grill warranty is pretty impressive.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I just fucking made
What
it
is-
up.
What is the 85? Oh, my dad has one.
I don't know. I just made it up.
So why was your mom asking about it? Oh, because your friend had one. Her friend had one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But all right, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Thank you for everybody for showing up.
Thanks
Be
for
back
doing the
next
quiz.
week.
They were fun.
Yeah, I actually came up with while I was doing that one, I came up with I came up with an idea that I liked even better. So I'm gonna have to.
A new one.
Yeah, that was 60. It was only 60. So, but
That was
Yeah.
60 questions.
60
60
different
pictures.
images. Yeah,
Or is it 30? Was it 30 with
it was
twice,
120 total images for 60
wow. 60 unique.
questions. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, thanks for doing that.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
They are a lot of work, but I know.
They're fun. So, all right, everybody, get some rest. Go to bed. Most likely kill you in the morning. We'll see you.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't want to hang out for a little bit of a late night album, I do have a couple of things.
After dark.
Yeah, they'll tell you.